Hi and welcome back to Green-HillGaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream I'll be playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And this game is a complete fix, let me tell you. So sit back, relax, and as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. I'll be choosing United Kingdom. There is the classic vintage Who Wants to Be a Millionaire theme song. But honestly, this game is a complete fix. And howdy do to my first and lovely viewer. You are extremely welcome to Green-HillGaming, where tonight, of course, I am live streaming Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And that goes to my two lovely viewers. You're both very welcome to Green-HillGaming. So it's great to have you both in the live stream. Hope you're both keeping well. Really though, this game is a complete fix. The opening questions are just so much more difficult than the opening questions on the actual TV show. Insane. Nonetheless, I get stuck in. So I like to turn on all the categories, teams. You can turn any category you want off, on or off. I have them all on because it gives me an authentic enough experience. I'm just looking at my profile picture. Why is my profile picture, I think her name is Margaret. Is it because she won the most money, I wonder? So yeah, I have all the teams turned on. I say, there she is now, Margaret, 69 years of age. She's retired and her passion is mini golf. But yeah, I say authentic in terms of, like, if I was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, I wouldn't get to choose which teams I get and which teams I don't get, you know. But it's not authentic in terms of how difficult the opening questions are. I can tell you that much right now. You'll see for yourself. Like, this game will make you completely fucking dumb, like, you know. But in reality, like, if you were watching the TV show, like, 90% of people would reach £1,000 very easily. But I'm telling you, it's actually a struggle in the game, and you'll see it for yourself. So it is time that Margaret leaves the the mini golf course and limps her way down to the studio to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. First question. Where's the any button? Terrible joke, I know.
Questions, 4 lifelines, and a cash prize of $1 million. Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Let's start right away.
My God, this game is just such a fix. Like, I'd be lucky if I reach 1,000.
More
really.
than 60 years of general knowledge under my belt. If that's not enough to win, I don't know what is.
Margaret, your general knowledge
There
is
are
going to do
only
you no
15
good with this
questions
fix.
standing
Trust me.
between our contestant and £1 million. So let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Let's indeed. Even though it's a complete
15
fix.
questions to reach the million. We will climb this money ladder together, step by step.
Scam by scam, more like.
To help you, you have 4 lifelines at your disposal.
She looks happy enough, though.
The
Well,
50-50, ask the audience, and flip the question. Your new question is ready. Good
Let's
luck.
go. And hello to my 4 lovely viewers watching right now, by the way. All very welcome. Which of these is an item of men's underwear? Yo, 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 who's in the live stream? I'll get to that in a second. I'm going to miss the fucking... It would be boxer shorts. Hopefully.
C seems good to me.
Welcome
okay,
to Green-HillGaming Ghost Magneto. You're very welcome to my Who Wants to Be a Millionaire live stream. How are you
Thinking
keeping?
about it, since Joe Biden is us press rockster made rock toxics.
Wait, did I go off the question? I can pause it, thankfully. And Damien, welcome
Good old
also.
Margaret.
Good old Margaret indeed, Ruby. So welcome Magneto, Damien and Ruby to Green-HillGaming, where tonight I am of course live streaming Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I'm glad you're keeping well, Magneto. Great to hear. I am not doing too bad now, thank you very much. So how are you keeping, Damien and Ruby? I hope you're both keeping very well as well. And yeah, you're very welcome to my Who Wants to Be a Millionaire live stream, where this game is a complete scam, trust me. Opening questions are absolutely insane. So yeah, you're all very welcome. I hope you're doing well. Thinking about it, since Joe Biden is a US president, Rockstar may drop GTA 6. Yeah, because apparently they said they can't make GTA 6 if Donald Trump is president. Well, they had no excuse now. Nothing is stopping Rockstar from making GTA 6 now. So fingers and toes crossed for GTA 6 now, starring Joe Biden as the main character. Oh God. Okay.
It off.
Oh, but no, you don't really need to scare me like that, okay?
I think we all agree that we can...
So how is everyone doing? How are you all keeping on this lovely, lovely night? How are you all doing? Hope you're keeping well. And yeah, once again, you're all very welcome to the live stream
I'm
and
excited
enjoy.
to see everywhere, though it could be PC exclusive, but still.
Oh yeah, that's the game that you man, the other guy from making. Yeah, you were telling me about that. It sounds very interesting. It really does, you know. PC exclusive. Ugh. God, hopefully it won't be a PC exclusive. I mean, the gamers are on console. That's where the gamers are. You know what I mean? So hopefully it won't be a PC game. But it does sound very interesting. I'm interested myself, to be honest.
We can move on to this new question.
What do you normally ride to play polo? It is... Wait. It's a pony. Questions aren't too bad now tonight, I have
thought
to
about
admit.
it a lot, and I'm going to say...
Margaret played a bit of polo back in her day, I'd say. Back in her youth. Where does it count down? I've already given the final answer. Yes, it is the final answer. I'm positive.
That's my final answer.
The choice is made. It's time to discover the right...
So how do you do to my 5 lovely viewers watching Green-HillGaming tonight, where I am live streaming Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And believe me, this game is a scam. So it is, again, fantastic to have you all on the live stream. Hope you're all doing very well. Let me know how your day is going in the live chat. I always like to be interactive. And more importantly, enjoy the live stream.
Dancer.
What do you normally... I just told you was my final answer. Come on.
Looking for.
What kind of horse is he like?
Hey, that question almost drove me crazy.
Our team of
I
editors
want to be a billionaire.
Who wants to be a billionaire?
And for €40, that's
Imran.
the biggest scam. Emoji happy tears.
That is actually very funny. And very true, to be honest with you, man. It's a fun game, but €40 is far too expensive. Like, I mean, I got Overwatch Legendary Edition for like €20. I know it was on sale, but still, like, you know, compared to like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, like, yeah, €40 is an insane price. It is a scam, 100%. And Imran, you are very welcome to Green-HillGaming, where tonight I am live streaming Who Wants to Be Scammed. Joking, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? How are you keeping, Imran? And it's great to have you in the live stream. And enjoy.
New question.
Complete the first line of the popular hymn, All Things Bright and Shining, Natural, Beautiful. All things... Ah, shit. Everything's bright and it's beautiful, isn't it? I'm just gonna
And
go
the
over.
best answer is C, no doubt.
And now to the most
could be
important
shining too,
question
though.
of all. Is this your
The beautiful
final
is
answer?
in my head. But see, like, you wouldn't
Yes,
get, I'm telling you for a fact, you would not get this question, right? In the opening questions on the TV show.
Man,
which is-
no need for capture cards anymore. PS5 can record gameplay and you can voice over. All in 4K race and 3D audio.
It's absolutely fantastic, like, isn't it? Like, you know, it really is, man. I mean, and all that for 500 quid, which I think, like, for a next generation console, a next generation PlayStation, you know, compared to the previous pricing, is absolutely fantastic. It's great. It really is great.
It's my final answer.
Final answer. Hopefully, I'm right.
You have made your choice.
I have.
Got it right. Well done.
Oh, but no, you don't really need to scare me like that, okay?
And let's go for a whole new question.
Which popular cake made from 2 layers filled with jam shares its name with the Queen of England? It's Victoria Sponge. It's not Mary Bun anyway, that's for sure. Elizabeth Scone and Cupcake. It's definitely Victoria Sponge.
Well, I'm going to try A.
I'm doing quite well, if I do say so myself, actually. Wait, there was an update to this game. I'm not joking, there's an update to this game there recently. I wonder, was I the only person? I wonder, was I, like, not the only person who actually noticed that the opening questions were difficult? Maybe the developers actually added in an update to make the opening questions less difficult. I wonder. Because they don't seem too difficult now. They heard me. Where did Ruby go? I'm very observant tonight. Ruby came along and just said, hello. I know she's gone. Sorry, Ruby, I'm very observant.
Are you absolutely sure? Is
I'm
that your
positive.
final answer?
That's my final answer.
If this is your final answer,
I know, yeah.
I have not dipped.
Only joking. Do you know who hasn't been on the live stream for a long while? Good old Mr. Middleton. Good old Chad
Emoji
Middleton.
happy tears.
let's hope it's the correct answer.
Has to be the correct answer. I can't see it being anything else. Charlie Mary Bun.
That is correct.
Come on,
I
Margaret.
feel great.
I'm only one question
physically
away
and
from a
mentally.
guaranteed
You can
£1,000.
tell.
NMRLSF emoji
It's
broken
time to-
heart.
I know, Ellis. I swear to God, that one gets me, to be honest with you. I didn't realise, you know, Jesus Christ, like how you know, much my cursing affected him, but apparently it did. Yeah, hopefully he'll return soon. But he's made a couple of, he's made a few videos on YouTube, and I commented on them, and yeah, whatever.
Move on to a new question.
Complete the title of the Julia Roberts
Probably
film.
left to Mexico.
Probably left to Mexico. I don't even know what nationality he is. Yeah, maybe he's American and he's crossed the border. Now, what the hell is this? My best friend's wedding? My best friend's birthday? My best friend's funeral? My best friend's dog? I'm just going to take a chance and say wedding.
I'm choosing A.
Then again, it could be funeral.
Because the government over there are not corrupt. There is.
I know, yeah, they're my essays. Ellis went to his essays.
You seem to be convinced,
To
but
write an
is
essay.
this your final answer?
Above his essays.
Oh.
I'm going to get it
Yes,
wrong, aren't
that's
I?
my final answer.
See, isn't it? So close to
Okay.
1,000.
I
I
couldn't
thought
get it
Ellis
wrong.
was just
Validated your
kidding
answer.
about the swearing, but I think he really meant it.
Oh, he really meant it. I thought he was joking too, but he was deadly serious. I regret it, to be honest.
Sir.
But what can I do? I'm wrong, aren't I?
Correct answer.
Oh, £1,000, lovely.
Threshold.
I thought I was wrong. That's the quickest I've actually gotten to 1,000 so far in this game.
I think we all agree that we can move on to this new
I
question.
agree too. Host with no name. He's no name. Len is best known for riding what I don't even know who Len is. Len Dayton. I have absolutely no idea. I'm not going to guess. I will... what the hell am I doing? I'll phone a friend. I got distracted by... Hello everyone watching Green-HillGaming right now.
Excited for the
Okay,
Xbox
audience,
Series
fingers on
X,
your
Ruby?
keypads. Let's help our contestant.
Oh yeah, Ruby's
All
getting an
vote
Xbox,
now.
isn't she? Oh Jesus, that's not... 50%.
No, very not excited.
Romance.
I would very much rather have a PS5.
Oh, that's right, Jay. You said you wanted... I can't keep up half the time.
A seems quite appropriate to me.
But let me tell you, like, I mean... I would recommend PS5 to anyone. Like, unless you're 100% die-hard Xbox, like, fanboy, fangirl, or in this politically correct world, fan person, I would, strongly recommend PS5. It's the better console, 100%. The DualSense controller has like amazing innovation, haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, microphone,
Fantrans.
motion control, 3D audio built into the console. That's hilarious, Damien. It's just a ray tracing, up to 8K output, all that for 500 quid. I mean, the Xbox is nothing more than a souped up Xbox Series X. Like, that's what the Xbox One, whatever the fuck it's called. I mean, yeah, PS5, I would recommend it to anyone. So I'm gonna go, Jesus Christ, hey. What do I do?
That will be my final answer.
That is my final answer. Take it or leave
The
it.
choice is made.
I just hope it's right.
What? I have to announce to you that this is not the right answer. Sorry.
I'm shocked.
Well, the old
audience.
nanny goat is up to her old tricks.
Or a bunch.
Oh, that was the wrong
Of
answer.
happy spastics.
But the good news is...
What's the good news? Oh, well, I won £1,000, of course. That's the good news. Okay. Well, that went well. I blame the audience completely. I mean, what's the point of asking the audience if they haven't a fucking clue? Oh, well. I just thought they would,
Start
like.
swinging at the pricks.
Oh, stop, man. Straight into diving into the audience, like. Fist flying. I'd start with the horse, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to change things up. I'm going to go online multiplayer. Because apparently there's a mode. It's like, it's a battle royale mode, basically. Challenge online opponents on a series of 15 questions of increasing difficulty. That isn't the mode. Let's see.
This game is rigged.
Oh, it's 100%. I'm telling you, it's a scam. It's an absolute scam of a game is what it is. Online multiplayer, United Kingdom International. Oh, look at this. This is the mod I was talking about. See, United Kingdom, you're challenging 99 opponents no matter where you go. Okay. So you can stick to the United Kingdom. So basically, you challenge up to 99 opponents on classic gameplay questions. Or you can go international, challenge up to 99 opponents around the world on a series of 15 international questions. Now, I'm probably like if I can't get the national questions right, fuck chance if I'm going to get the international questions right. So I think I'll just stick to the United Kingdom for now. And not to get political, but unfortunately when it comes to situations like this, Ireland is included in the United Kingdom. I'm not a fan of it either, but you know, I'm not going to get political about it. Like, but when it comes to stuff like that, we are actually included with the United Kingdom. This is insane. I've seen some really strange battle royale games over a short period of time, like from Tetris to Mario to like Fall Guys. But this is probably the craziest of all. Who wants to be a millionaire battle royale? And I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say there's literally nobody playing this game. Who the hell is gonna pay €40
Why
for
are
this
people
game?
screaming PC but can't get that one right?
People screaming for PC but can't get that one right. Huh? Sorry, I'm confused by the comment, sorry.
Ireland part of the UK.
Oh, sorry, PC as in politically correct, sorry. Is that what you meant? Sorry. I thought you meant like PC gaming there for a second. Apologies. That's very true, yeah. There's nobody playing this game. The game will start in 16 seconds and there's nobody, I'm the only person, 1 out of 100, there's nobody playing this game. And that's a surprise, it's €40 and it's a complete scam. I don't think that online multiplayer is going to be a success in this live stream.
How's Queen Elizabeth, Ruby?
Look at this. When is the last time you would, when would you hear that? There are no players. That's insane. How is Queen Elizabeth? I'm going to go back to solo, I think. But maybe I'll do international. I'll try international. Yeah, I'll try international. That will broaden my possibilities, hopefully. But then again, the questions are going to be based off, like, you know, American, France. But then again, you could ask those questions
She's a real
on the TV
G.
series as well. She's a real G. Hello, long name. Welcome,
Queen
long
Elizabeth
name.
is fine, thanks. Chow Sien Ha Boy sang.
Oh, that's the guy that was here before. I don't think either this person is trolling me or he just doesn't understand the concept of me not speaking his language. I do not speak your language. I only speak English. I think that's pretty clear enough. But nonetheless, welcome to Green-HillGaming, long name. I have no idea of how to pronounce your name.
I remember when Elizabeth started capping at Diana.
Damn. Jesus, we're getting pretty controversial. And I love it. Yeah, 100% Princess Diana was killed off by the
Hello, Robles Gaming.
Oh, he does speak English. And he's just hello, Robles Gaming. What the hell, man? What about me, like? What about Damien? What about everyone else in the live stream? You're a strange one. No offense. But nonetheless, City. I'm just going to call you City because it's the only word that I can read. Oh, City Gaming. City Gaming. No, that was Robles Gaming.
Hello.
Don't tell me this is going to be another person that is going to have some sort of an issue with you, like, in some kind of way, like, good or bad, like. So nonetheless, City, welcome to Green-HillGaming, where tonight I am live streaming a game that nobody else is playing, evidently, who wants to be a millionaire, and it's a complete scam as well. Questions are completely rigged. But I hope you're keeping well, didn't mean any offense
I hate
there.
Robles Gaming.
Who said that? You got me there for a second. And just to be clear,
I hate Damien Sewell.
he's joking, by the way, just to be clear on that one. I don't understand any
Emoji
beef.
happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
He is joking, by the way, I just want to clarify that. Alright, I'm going to go back to solo because there's absolutely nobody playing this game online. I'm not surprised. It kind of reminds me of when I played Micro Machines on PS4. There was nobody playing that game either. Okay, what can you do about it? Let's go back to solo. Alright, Margaret, you've had your moment in the spotlight. It's time to give your husband an opportunity. You know, Pablo, age 75. He's also retired and he's passionate tap dancing. Hello. Gaming. Oh, City.
Out of everyone last week someone said they hate me and this week I got a hello.
I know, they're random, like, I know, yeah. I suppose you'll take the. I suppose you'll take
It's
the hello
opposite day.
over the.
Hello, hello.
It's opposite day. I suppose, Ruby, you'll take a hello from a random person, then I hate you from a random person, I suppose. But it is strange. So there's like person joins the live stream and is like, hello, Rubbles Gaming, but ignores everyone else in the live stream. Then like that's bizarre in my mind, in my opinion. But look, everything in my fucking life is bizarre, to be honest.
Who wants to be a millionaire at the age of 75?
Who wants to be a millionaire at the age of 75? That's actually a very good question. That's for somebody who wants to retire, I suppose. But then again, like when you retire, you kind of have your pension and all that kind of stuff. That's actually quite funny, actually. I mean, I would.
4 lifelines and a cash prize of $1 million. Welcome to Who Wants
I'll
to
be
Be a
dead.
Millionaire. Let's start right away.
Don't say that. Don't say that. You live along. I have to turn the volume down in the headset. It's too loud. But don't say that, man.
Children proud of their grandfather.
You live well beyond
Good
75.
Hello
luck.
to
Here we
Rosalind.
go.
So what is
You
the
know
first
the money
question?
ladder, and it's 15 steps to reach the million.
You never said hello to me or Damien. That's not right. I'm gonna go.
To help you, you have 4 lifelines.
I know the rules well by now. Okay. First question, please. What is the name of the treatment which uses essential oils of plants? Aromatherapy. I was actually kind of. I actually
I'm
thought
gonna try
what the
B.
fuck? That I read D wrong there for a second. I was like, what?
And what will be your final answer?
Yes, that's my final answer.
All right,
not
let's
being funny,
find
he
out
actually
the
sounds
right
like Charlie
answer
Sheen.
together.
And hello to my
That's
7
the one.
lovely viewers watching Green-HillGaming tonight, where I'm
That just
playing
goes to show that my memory is still in good shape.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So it's good to have
So
you on
let's
the live
move
stream.
on to
Hope
a
you're doing
whole
well.
new question.
What name is given to the upper part of a tree, including the branches and leaves? Crown, throne, castle. Seriously. Like, I'm not a fucking tree hugger or anything, right? But I've never in my life
Hello,
heard of
Lulian.
any of those
Your
terms.
name is longer than Bai Khalifa.
It's a pretty long name. What is this crap like? The upper part of a tree, including the branches and leaves. What the fuck, like? That's bullshit, like. I've never
decide
heard of
to
any of them.
appeal
I'm
to
going
the
to say
audience.
crone, like, but
Who
I've
will
never,
vote now to
never.
help you?
Anyone? Okay, there's 7 people watching this live stream. Who here has heard any of those terms? Eh? Have you heard of crown, throne, castle, or jester for the upper part of a tree? Because I'm telling you one thing, I haven't. That's complete bullshit. It's a fucking open question, like. Where else would you see a question like
And
that
now to the most
on the
important
TV
question
series?
of
It's
all.
complete bullshit.
Is
It's a scam.
this your final answer?
And
That's my
knowing
final
the way this
answer.
game is, the audience are probably wrong as well.
You
I'm
have
probably
given
even
your
wrong.
final answer.
Yeah, I have. Come on.
You make it look easy.
I
You
make it
got
look easy, he says.
Oh, what a relief.
Let's go for this new eliminatory question.
What are the radiating bars of a wheel? What? Spokes.
Okay, I haven't spent. I would
Joe
say
Biden
D.
is my final
obviously.
answer.
Man, he'll be fucking dead by the fucking time the fucking first question gets asked.
Final answer?
Man, that man is so old and frail, yeah? The final question will be, in what fucking year did Joe Biden die?
That'll be my final answer.
If this is your final answer,
It'll be like,
let's hope it's
it was
the
20
correct
minutes
answer.
ago. He died on the way into the fucking studio.
Of course.
One more right answer. My goodness, what talent.
Jesus Christ, emoji happy tears, emoji happy tears.
It's fucking true though, isn't it?
Our team of editors offers you
Oh,
a new
man.
question.
A layup is a rebounding shot in which sport? Layup. What the fuck is a layup? Jesus H. Christ. Layup. Layup. I'm gonna guess and just say basketball. I'm not using my lifelines this early on. Come on. Put me on the misery.
D.
Basketball.
That's the one.
Oh, what a guess.
With that, if I'm not
Are you ready for this new
Sometimes
question?
it's actually good to guess, to be honest. In 2008, top 10 single for Rihanna was titled Don't Stop. Don't Stop. Don't Stop the Music. Not that I'm a Rihanna
D,
fan
I
or
think.
anything, but
Well,
you know,
actually, I'm
I'm
sure.
aware of the music.
Oh,
We got it going. The town of Chernobyl in the Ukraine was the scene of which of the following in 1986? There's a nuclear accident. Yeah, nuclear accident.
let's go with A.
Is that your final?
Excuse me.
That's my final answer.
That is the right answer.
That just goes to show that my memory is still in
Accident.
good shape.
In what year did the Spanish Armada set sail for? I am literally telling you, right? That is a fucking
An accident,
64,000 accident me hole. That's a £64,000 question right there. I don't care what anyone says. Okay, well, it's not 1914. It's not 1815. In fact, it probably is 1815 actually. The Spanish Armada. I know the 18th century is the Victorian age, so I'm gonna go with 1588.
B for me.
Why did I go with that? Then again, am I thinking of the right? Am I thinking of
You
the right
seem to be
fucking?
convinced, but is this your final answer?
Oh God!
A.
Assassin's Creed, help me out
That's
here.
my final
A.
answer.
Okay, the computer
Hello,
hello.
validated your answer.
Is it A?
Got it right. Well,
Ubisoft saved me again. Assassin's Creed saved me again. Okay, you said hello already. I heard you the first time, I heard you the second time, and I heard you louder the third time. So hello to you, City. Yeah, great to have you in the live stream. Enjoy. Hope you're keeping well. It was actually Assassin's Creed that helped me out there. You know, people say you don't learn things in video games. Fuck off, because you do. You know, you learn a lot in video games. And I learned a lot from Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed is literally an interactive history lesson, is what it is, to be honest with you. I never liked history in school, but I loved history playing Assassin's Creed.
Well done.
That's how I figured that out.
Oh, what a relief.
There you go now. You learn something
you will be
new
asked
in
a new
every video
question
game.
now.
Next question, bring it on. What was the surname of Sir Humphrey, the permanent
I learned to jump
secretary?
high from Fortnite.
Learned to jump high from Fortnite. Oh fuck. Surname of the permanent secretary in the TV sitcom Yes Minister. Applegate, Appleton, Appleboy. I have no fucking clue. I'm not going to guess it. I will phone a friend. No, but I phone a friend is early on. I'll just swap the question.
I learned how to waste money from Fortnite.
You choose to play wisely when using your flip the
I think a lot of people
question.
learn how to
Good
waste
luck
money in
to
that
you.
game, unfortunately. Yeah, switch the question, please. Thank you. Oh, it was Apple. I don't care what the answer to the question is. I didn't choose that question. So give me the answer to the question means nothing to me. I don't want to know the
This
answer
new
to that
question
yeah?
is now waiting for you to be answered with flying
Joseph
colors.
Heller's novel Catch-22 is set during which war? World War One, World War Two, Vietnam. Jesus. Christ on a stick. Catch-22. Catch-22 means like... I have no fucking clue. I'm gonna phone a friend. Jesus, Christ, come on, like.
We are never better served than by our friends. You choose to call one.
Where's Chad,
We'll
Duck
have
and
them on the
Ellis?
phone
Yeah,
right now.
where is... Well, Ellis is just gone. Never to be seen again. Because I curse and he doesn't like cursing. And I went too far, of course, way too much. Duck drops by every now and again, but Chad hasn't been seen for a while. I actually hope he's alright, to be honest. Well, so what I phoned Theo, what am I showing? Zelda. Oh, I phoned Zelda the last time and she helped me out. Zelda, like. Literally. Princess Zelda from Hyrule is his wife. Christ, Link got old, didn't he? I mean, I've heard of fucking Toon Link and Child Link and fucking, you know, Teen Link. I mean, literally old age pension or Link is right here, and he's about to phone his wife Zelda.
Yes, hello.
Jesus
I'm listening.
Christ.
Good evening. This is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And Pablo needs
It's a pity
your wisdom.
it isn't a question
Well,
about the
I'm going to
Hyrulean
do
War.
my best then.
In what year
Zelda,
did Ganon
you're my
invade
last
Hyrule?
hope on this one. But don't put too much pressure on yourself, okay?
Foul.
Not too much.
Personally, I would have chosen C. But then
C or
again,
Fee?
I'm not sure about it.
What did she say? Put back in your teeth, Zelda. Put back in your teeth, for fuck's sake.
It's C, right?
She did C, didn't
Okay, C.
God almighty.
Are
She had
you
her
absolutely
false teeth
sure?
out. I couldn't hear a
Is
thing.
that your final
Sounded like
answer?
Fee.
That'll be my final answer.
Fucking better be, right?
The choice is made.
She definitely said C, didn't she? Oh,
What
a divorce.
a pity. This is the wrong
Zelda,
answer.
pack your bags and fuck off
Oh,
back
well.
to Ganon.
Didn't see that coming.
Oh, that's a
a bitch.
disaster. You were piling along, but you've lost everything down to your
Oh man,
safety
she's gonna
net.
go back
It's
to Zelda and
gut-wrenching,
just
isn't
beat
it?
the living shit. Wait, who's Zelda if she's married to Margaret? I've made up my own backstory. Fuck Zelda, right? She's not married. He's not married to Zelda. He's married to Margaret. Fuck that shit. 1,000 again. Jesus Christ. What's the point of relying on lifelines if they don't actually give you the right fucking answer? Like, okay, fair enough. Or Tim, and all that. But still. I'm actually going to try online again one more time. But I'm telling you, I don't even think anyone knows this game exists, to be honest.
She didn't want him to win because he'd be the new Hugh Hefner.
I'm going to go with that one, yeah. I'm actually surprised that not many people know about this game. I'd say if the developers actually got hold of, like, is it BBC that does Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, of the channel? For the two people.
Green-HillGaming learned Joseph Heller's novel is set during World War II.
Yeah, I learned something. I learned something on Green-HillGaming. Not very often that happens. Anything can happen on Green-HillGaming, to be fair. But there's not the chat. Whoever the hell does it's the ITV, isn't it? Whoever the fuck does Who Wants to Be a Millionaire anyway. If the developer basically got hold of them and actually managed to get like Jeremy Clarkson, even though I can't stand that bastard, to be honest with you, much before Chris Tarrant. And I mean, like, for anyone who says, well, he's too old, look at fucking Biden. He's gonna be the fucking leader of the new world. And by the time he says my fellow Americans, he'd be in a fucking grave. And he would say, like, you know, this actor was too old to play this part, or this presenter was too old. The host, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Bullshit. That's what I say. But anyway, they should have gotten one of those people, either Chris Tarrant or Jeremy Clarkson, and just make a big deal out of it, because it's funny, because Who Wants to Be a Millionaire made a comeback with Jeremy Clarkson. So like, this game had the potential of actually being quite a big fucking release, like, do you know what I mean? But evidently there was nobody playing this. I mean, how often do you see this on your screen? No players found. Return to the main menu. How often does that happen? It never happens. I have never seen that in my life, playing online. So back to solo it is. Seeing as I'm the only person in the world playing this game right now. Right. I'm going to think that I actually choose everyone. Did I go as Nadia? I did go as Nadia. I don't think I went as Heng. I did go as Heng. I went as Heng once. Heng's like fucking... kind of like... fucking... somebody you'd see like
Who wants to buy Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Who wants to buy Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Hang's the kind of people I grew up around, you know. Fucking, you know, you're a real person, and not a fake motherfucker. I like Hang.
Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
It's a good name though, isn't it? Who wants to buy Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I fucking love it though. It's funny too. Skip all the introduction again, I know how to play the game. What is the name of the skill that involves keeping several objects in the air? That would be juggling.
Okay, let's go for C. Yeah, let's go.
No, that's wrong. I thought that was somebody else. That's good. That's the fucker that sounds like somebody who's want to
You
punch.
had to make a choice. Is that your final answer?
Oh, yes, that's my final answer.
You have given your final answer. Now is the time to see the right
I
one.
thought there was a guy that like grew up on a Conks estate or something. Huh?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, well done. Yet another right answer for me.
Are you ready for this new
See the way
question?
he looked at the screen? To see the way he looked at the screen, that's exactly how I feel right now. Like, Lord help me with this one. Jordan is a country found in what region? It's Africa, isn't it? Let me just work this out properly.
Story.
What the hell's the Middle North? What the fuck is the Middle North? And Frosty, welcome to Green-HillGaming, where tonight I am live streaming Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, a game that is a complete scam. Trust me, it should be illegal. This game should be illegal, basically. And there's nobody playing it either. I can't even find a game online. Frosty, how are you getting on? What's the story with you, man? And enjoy the live stream. What the hell is the Middle North when it's out? Middle South, Middle East. Fuck, I'm going to say Middle East. Fuck it. Oh, shit, man, I don't know. Middle East.
Well,
go on.
Let's go for D.
Go on.
Good in
It has to be
yourself.
the Middle East.
Final answer?
I'm doing fine, man, other than this game being a complete scam, to be honest with you. And the fact that nobody's playing it. I wanted to play an online mode. There's actually an online mode. It's like a battle royale where like you play 19 other people. But I'm literally the only person playing this game right now. It's fucking insane.
That will be
Glad you're
my
keeping well,
final
man.
answer.
Now it's time
It
to
is the
find
Middle
out
East,
the
though.
correct answer.
What the hell is the Middle? I've never heard like the term Middle North before, like in my life. Middle East.
Unfortunately, it
What?
all ends here for you. This is not the
I
right
actually thought I chose the Middle
Sorry.
East. I blame my fingers.
wow, that
I
was
would have just scratched this. Never happened. My finger slipped. It's like being on the chase and the person presses the wrong button by accident. You heard me saying Middle East. You all heard me saying Middle East. I said Middle East. I had that on stream. So let's just start over. All that didn't happen. Which of the following refers to the top-ranking players in the tennis tournament? What in the name of fucking
Do
Jesus
you remember
Christ?
when one guy cheated Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Oh, he was coughing, yeah. He was actually coughing. I was actually watching like a documentary about that, actually. It was very sophisticated, what he did, like, very sophisticated indeed, like, yeah. Here, I've never heard. They're not shrubs. They're not spores. They're not seeds. I'm going to say shoot.
Okay, well the right answer
Because
is
they're shooting.
C.
You're shooting a tennis ball. You're not sporing
Is
it.
that
You're not
your
seeding
final?
it. You're not
That will
shrubbing
be
it.
my final
The
answer.
shrubs are like doctors. Spores are
The
just like...
choice is made. It's time to discover the right answer.
It has to be shoots. I just lost
What
the
a
first
pity.
question.
This
is
is
a scam.
the wrong
You would
answer.
not get that question
Oh, wow,
on the
that was
opening
really bad.
question on the TV show.
So disappointed.
This is not me.
He did it in
There,
such a
this is the
sly
game.
way, like you would never have noticed that he faked it.
I'm telling you, nobody kind of... Well, obviously there was like people backstage that kind of copped onto it, like, but the host didn't really kind of cop on either. So it took a long time for people to actually kind of... well, actually, sorry, it wasn't a long time. I think it was actually within like 24 hours they realised it. But, you know, when the show was taking place, like, people didn't cop onto it immediately, but you can clearly see this game as a scam. I mean, I'm being scammed right now. Never mind the fucking fellow who cheated in the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I'm being cheated by the host. I'm being cheated by the fucking the show itself. Jesus Christ. This is a joke. I get 40 also too. Man, I can't believe I actually paid 40. That 40 euro could have been put towards a fucking PS5 game or something. Do you know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ, like 40 euro on this, like. Oh, God, help me.
This new question
In
shouldn't give you a hard
1949,
time.
film starring
In theory.
Judy Garland was titled The Wizard
When you're
of...
playing the real-life game show, have they banned you from coughing?
That's actually a good question.
Oh, come on.
Well,
You
I
know
don't
the
think
answer,
anyone
of
can
course.
ban you from coughing.
It's B.
So I don't think they've banned coughing.
I know
But
you were
I would
waiting
say
for me
that
to ask
if-
you. So let's go.
There's probably
Is
like
this your
security in
final
place
answer?
where if they see somebody regularly
That's
coughing,
my final answer.
well, nowadays, you know,
You have
fucking-
made your
you'd
choice.
be fucking shifted into a hospital.
You figured it out perfectly. Nice answer.
Other than that, they'll probably just kind of like ask you questions and say
I'm
like, you know, what's
amazing.
happening here, what's going on here. But they can't ban. No, nobody can
Are you
ban
ready for
from
this new
coughing.
question?
That would be insane. In Snow White, to what does the Wicked Queen ask the question? Am I the fairest of them all? Her therapist. Her houseplant. Her houseplant. That would be fucking hilarious. That would be. I want to see that movie. I want to see a movie where fucking Snow White
Final
talks
answer?
to her houseplant and asks her like who's the fairest of
Yes,
them all.
that's my final answer.
If this is your final answer, let's hope it's the correct answer.
That would be funny shit right there.
Well done. You got it. Here's a new question for you.
Which of these is the title of a 2011 hit single by Lady Gaga? Born This Way, I was born. Whether Love This Way, Dress This Way, Walk This Way.
A?
Born This Way.
Yeah, let's go for A.
Good
Final
song.
answer?
Have
You
to admit.
sure?
That
Don't
will
judge
be
me.
my final answer.
You
I
have
listened to
given
Lady
your
Gaga.
final answer.
Okay.
I hope it is the right one.
Green-HillGaming admits live.
You really know
that
your
he
answers.
listens to Lady Gaga.
Oh,
I listen to any
just
kind of
had
music.
to answer that question.
Your
My
new question
houseplant is the
ready.
finest of them all, bought specially from the pound stretcher garden aisle.
Good one, Ruby.
Good luck.
A disaster film starring Steve McQueen and Paul Newman was titled The Towering Inferno, Iceberg, Tidal Wave, Terrible Terror. It's how they call it the Towering Terrible. I'd fucking end up in fucking speech therapist again if I had to fucking start. It's definitely
No,
Inferno.
it's
I can't
definitely
even say Inferno
A.
properly, but it sounds like a fucking 4-year-old, to be honest. Inferno.
You
Oh.
seem to be
That
convinced,
has to
but
be it, isn't it?
is this your
Oh, fuck it, I
final
hope it is.
answer?
It's Sally Iceberg. Tidal Wave. The Towering
That's my final answer.
Iceberg. No way. The Towering Tidal
If this
Wave.
is your
no way.
final
And it's
answer,
definitely not the Towering
let's hope it's the
Terrible
correct
Terror.
answer.
Definitely the Towering Inferno. What a volcano, isn't
Pulled
it?
it off.
That's so good.
Good luck to you for this new question.
What would a Scotsman do with a what? With a Bangkok? Play it, wear it, toss it, lads. If Bradley Walsh was here right now, he'd be having a fucking stroke.
Well,
Honestly.
now.
I think you play it. You play it Bangkok. Fuck it, 50-50. No, it takes too long to fucking choose the lifeline.
Okay, we will take 2 incorrect answers away.
I think it's play it. Yeah, you definitely play it. I can't see eating in Bangkok.
A? Yeah, let's go for A.
You had
Oh,
to make
bad
a
knock.
choice.
I bet it wrong.
Is that your final answer?
I bet it wrong.
That's my final answer.
It's Bannock.
You have given your final answer.
Oh man, in that
now
case
is the
it could be
time to
Edith.
see the right one.
I read that so wrong. Ah,
Oh,
shit.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. It just ends like that without warning. Oh no.
That's usually how it
What a
happens, man.
shame.
I'm telling you, I'm sick of this game making me out to
La
be a
la la.
fucking idiot. I swear, man. This game is irritating me now, like. This game is insulting my intelligence, like. Oh, Jesus, man. And a good game is going to end up at €2 like on the shop like next week eventually. Which of these is a period of 12 months? Well, fucking hell, like. I got that wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go
12
for
months.
C.
I'm actually
Yeah,
questioning.
let's
I know
go.
this date. 12 months.
So
yeah,
this is your final answer?
Oh, yes. That's my final
Yes.
answer.
That
This
is
is my final answer. And we
Good
go
luck
like
to
that.
you
I
for
like
this new
I like
question.
these winners. They are winners, aren't they? What is the name of Hansel's sister? It's Gretel. Gretel. Yeah, Greta. Greta Thunberg.
Oh.
We can't eat
Then
animals,
I'm going to say A.
so we're going to eat.
You know
we
what
get
my
rich.
next question is, right?
What the hell the
Is
story
this
is?
your final answer?
It is.
That will be.
Yes, you are right.
Great Britain lies in which? Oh shit! I'm not good with oceans, man. Well, it's heavily the Arctic. It can't be the Indian and the Pacific. It's definitely the Atlantic.
A? Yeah, let's go for A.
I'm terrible.
You
with-
seem to be
with
convinced, but
geography and
is
water.
this your final
waters
answer?
And oceans. So, I can't swim like, you know.
your time,
My credit, I can't even
but
fucking
you
swim. So
are
like,
right.
I'm hardly going to be good at water, am I?
And one more point for yours truly.
That would actually be like my genuine excuse. Like, if I lost.
Let's go for this new eliminatory question.
Alright, which of these words means to foil, plan, or prevent something from being accomplished? Thwart, isn't it? There's a word I'm looking for, thwart. Yeah, thwart. It is thwart.
How dare you? You have ruined my dreams and my childhood with your cruel actions.
Well, what did I do?
Yeah, I'm confident. I'm saying C.
Thwart. It is
You had
thwart.
to make a choice.
Thwart.
Is that your
12.
final answer?
What is 12?
Yep.
12
That's my
plan.
final answer.
No, it's definitely thwart. Thwart.
You have given
Thwart.
your
I can't
final
read.
answer. Now is the time
Let
to
alone
see
answer
the right
question. I can't
one.
even fucking read the questions. Let alone answer them. Fucking hell.
That's what we require. Let's go for a whole new question.
What is the maximum number of players in a straight game of Scrabble? I've never played a Scrabble game in my life.
Quote from a Greta Thunberg interview.
Ah, right. Good old Greta. Good old Greta. Just 2 seconds, John. Right, I'm back. Sorry. I had the clue.
Oh, come on. I know the answer, of course.
I wasn't looking the answer up, by the way, in case you're
let's
wondering.
think.
This is why I'm asking the audience.
For a few seconds, the audience will vote. Good luck.
Right. They've been wrong before. But 4
B.
seems...
No doubt.
4 seems right, to be honest.
The threshold has been reached. Congratulations. So let's move on to a whole new question.
Move on, indeed. What is the name for a small flag that denotes the nationality of a naval vessel? What? What the fuck is going on,
No,
Roger? I
it's
don't know.
definitely A.
Are you absolutely sure?
I'm not.
Is that your final answer?
It has to be.
That's my final answer.
The choice is made. It's time to discover the right answer.
Oh, fuck, for fuck's
But it's
sake.
the game. This is not the right answer.
Oh, wow.
I
that
don't know
was
how many
really
times I
bad.
can say it, but this is
I'm so
this game is an
disappointed with
absolute
myself.
scam. Like, there's no doubt denying it.
You
like.
are leaving with your guarantee.
Well, I got 1,000 anyway. Sorry? Yeah, I did.
Crazy.
Alright, take a break. There goes Ruben, the consultant. His passionate fashion. Here, Ruben. You want to fucking question your passion there, boy, because the good state of it. Wouldn't dress a mannequin like it.
15 questions, 4 lifelines, and a cash prize of 1 million. Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Let's start right away.
Right, let's go, Ruben. But which town is Umbria in St. Francis most society? And seriously, like, what the fuck kind of question is that, like? For the opening question.
Eh? But I'm really not sure.
Is that
It's
your
okay, I'm
final?
not sure either. What?
Oh, yes.
Like, what
That's my final answer.
kind of question is
Oh,
that, like?
I'm so sorry.
That I have no words, to be honest with you. Let's just keep going, mate. Did anybody even know the answer to that question? Which month of the year is Christmas Eve? Like, I like how they can go, like, there's no balance. There's no, yeah, that's the word for it. There's no balance with these, is that the word I'm looking for? There is the word I'm looking for, yeah. There's no balance between the opening questions. You can go from, like, what month is Christmas Eve to, like, which of these cities is in, or, like, fucking, the town of blah, 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 is in which city? You know, A blah, 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 B blah, 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 C blah, 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 or D blah, blah, blah. I mean, what the fuck, like? To go from that to what month is New Year's or fucking Christmas Eve on? Come on, like. Jesus Christ, like.
Of course it's D. Anyone else in my place would know it.
Are you ready for this new question?
Charles Dickens wrote a novel titled Oliver Twist, obviously.
It's C, obviously.
I think the third question
no
would be
taking
like,
risks.
what is the meaning of
And
life?
now to the Yeah.
Well,
Which of these, what palindromes is used in an Olympic, see? You see what I mean, like? I don't even know what the fuck it is. Swap the question, for fuck's sake.
By using the flip, you decided to be wise.
I don't know what it is, like.
Let's go for this new eliminatory question.
Oh god. In which of these buildings is someone most likely to make brass rubings? Brass rubings. Fuck is a brass factory?
D. No doubts whatsoever, obviously.
I mean, like,
You know what my next question is, right?
make a brass
Is this
rubing.
your final answer?
How can they make it in a church? How can they make it in a theatre? How can
Yes.
they make it in a hospital?
That's
So it has to be a
my
factory.
final
They make things in a
answer.
factory. That's my logic, anyway.
I noticed your hesitation.
A fucking
You should have
church.
listened to that voice. That's the wrong answer.
What do you make
What a bummer.
in a church?
I'll have my revenge.
Oh my...
It's like It's like Shah Khan in Mortal Kombat Conquest being like the most fucking. A trophy anyway. What's a trophy? The most idiotic player in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Answer more than 100 questions correctly. My whole that I answer 100 questions correctly. Even the fucking trophy is wrong.
Emoji happy tears.
Fucking hell, answer 100 questions correctly. Seriously, that's the trophy I got. How ironic is that? Like, I can't even get past the opening fucking question half the time. Oh, let's go with Massimo. He's a CEO. His passion is car and he's 33. What's the CEO of? I'll never explain that.
Your new question is ready. Good luck.
What name is given to someone who was said to be in charge but actually has little real power? A figure toot, a figure leg, a figurehead, or a figure foot? It's a figurehead. Speaking of heads.
My gut says that it's C. Okay, C.
Oh, my gut says you want to fit your head by.
Is that your final?
That's my final answer.
Like
If
Freddy
this is
Krueger
your
stroke.
final answer, let's hope it's the correct answer. You figured it out perfectly. Here's a new question for you.
The waltz and the tango are both examples of what dancing?
It's B. Of course.
Of course, it's B.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Right. That was
That's
my
my
joke.
final answer.
You can laugh now.
You have made your choice.
I haven't
You
been
took your time, but you are right.
What does it ask me? Is
I
it
took
my
the
final
time
answer
to think,
when I make it
and
my
it
final
paid
answer?
off.
It doesn't make sense.
Are you ready for this new question?
If the smoke refers to a big town or city, which term refers to the more remote rural areas? The sticks, the stocks, the stacks, the shacks. Shack tongue, isn't it? Shack tongue. It is, isn't it?
And
getting that
Massimo
right?
chooses
Shack.
D.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't even know anymore. I don't
Is that
even
your
know my own
final?
name anymore, to be honest.
That will be my final answer.
Jesus Christ. It has to be
Oh,
the
I
stack.
can't
Stack is
wait to see the correct answer.
like a little kind of shack, isn't it? Yeah. You live in- What?
I noticed your hesitation. You should have listened to that voice.
You should shut your
That's
fucking
the
mouth.
wrong
You should do.
answer.
I really didn't
Smack your
handle
neck.
that one at all. It's disappointing.
Disappointing. Yeah.
I would never
Fuck
have
it.
bet on such a quick end. How sad.
Alright, Julie. So, a student, passionate, social, and she's 22 years of age. And these questions are just like... It's like somebody in the development team decided to just think of the most uncommon questions to ask. Like, the most annoying questions. What is the name for putting up advertising posters in unauthorized places and posting, deposting, fly posting?
I'm going to choose C.
Isn't it?
Is that your You make it.
Which of these appears on the skin as a result of a blow? A mole, a birthmark, a freckle, or a bruise?
I'm a gambler, and so I'm choosing D.
That's an answer.
What name is given to the projecting part of the... The fuck is the projecting part of it? What? It's a muzzle, oh god.
I'm confident that it's C. Okay, we're picking C.
You had
Like,
to make a choice.
Even the way they
Is
worded
that
that
your
question,
final
the
answer?
projecting part.
That's my final answer.
Why didn't you just say like the front of a dog's face?
Okay,
What's the front of a dog's
computer
face called?
validated your answer.
Is what you ask.
That is the right.
Orlando is the seat of which Florida country? Orange County, isn't it?
I know the answer,
Lemon
and it's
County.
A.
Final? Yeah.
In total, how many millimeters are they? Oh, for fuck's sake. Millimeters. It's one. Oh, fuck! How about I was saying? I was going to say 1,000.
You
but I
let
don't
the
know time.
timer fall to 0 without choosing an
I
answer.
knew it was a. Okay, I'll take the F for that one, alright? Whatever. I knew it was 1,000, I just was questioning myself. Yeah, that's all. Like, what does it even matter nowadays when you have calculators doing everything for you anyway? What does it matter? The famous Italian explorer was named Marco what? Croquet.
C.
Marco Polo. Come on.
That's the right choice.
Which of these is someone who assists at a baby's birth? That would be a midwife.
We're going to say A, okay?
I know you are waiting for me to answer. That's what we were looking for. That's right. New question coming up. Good luck
In
to
which
you.
of these games are you likely to hear someone say fold, call, or raise? That would be poker. It better be, because it's the only game I know that has, thank God for that, poker.
No more hesitating. I'm going to say D.
Yeah.
Which areas are that? Algeria. I don't know. I fucking know the answer to the questions. I actually don't. I'm gonna have the odds. I don't know the fucking geography. Like,
You decided to appeal to the audience. Who
Have
will
you
vote
ever
now
won
to
a
help
million
you.
before?
the whole. A million. Man, it's not Africa. I'm gonna have to go with it, but there's no way that's happening.
D
Algeria.
seems pretty good.
Algeria, really.
I'm going to
Couldn't
say
be.
D.
You really know your answer.
I haven't gotten past.
One more right answer for me.
A snap passed backwards from the line of scrummaging puts the ball in the player, which just. For fuck's sake.
I'm certain that it's B.
And what will be your final answer? Oh,
This game is. Ugh. Not a tourist attraction in London, England.
What is on local multiplayer?
Definitely Grand Canyon, yeah. What's on local?
And now
Oh,
to
local
the most
multiplayer is
important
just
question of
basically
all.
like if somebody's there
is
beside
this
you.
your final? That's an
probably
answer I can get
I
behind.
don't know really.
One
Maybe
right
help you
answer
out somewhere,
found
like,
easily.
you can kind of,
Or almost.
I don't know really. To be honest, I can't test
I
it.
think
'cause
we all
nobody's here.
agree that we can move on to this new question.
Confetti is most associated with.
I know what you're thinking. I should have played Doom. Oh, that seems really cool.
To be honest with you, I would prefer Doom, to be honest. I prefer any game than who wants to be a millionaire right now, to be honest with you. But I sure miss Doom right about now. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool, local multiplayer. That would be a wedding. But then again, it depends on your personality, really, doesn't it? Depends on the person, really. I mean, confetti could be used in any of those events, really.
No more hesitating.
Oh,
I'm going to say D.
Most associated, okay.
Are you
At least the
sure?
word of the question, right?
That's my final
seriously,
answer.
It depends on,
That's the
depends
one.
on the situation, really.
Oh, that.
Let's go for a whole new question.
Which of these television series feature
What if you read
Kermit
the question
Frog?
out, then pause it while me and Damien, your minions, Google the answers for you?
Minions. That would take away the whole. I understand where you're coming from, but that would just be completely like I wouldn't feel like I wouldn't feel like I won anything. Do you know what I mean? It would be funny though. I feel like it'd be like cheating this corrupt system, but I think I'll pass. The Muppet Show. Unless I won something in real life.
C.
Like if I was winning real
That's the
money
right
or something,
choice.
then you can go right ahead.
Final answer? You really...
Minions, I love that. Yeah, my minions. What name is given to a small dim star in the final stages of its evolution? White elf, white goblin, white. Oh, it's definitely white.
Even
I'm
if you
choosing
did
D.
win the milli, you still got scammed for 0 quid. Emoji happy
Exactly. I
tears.
want my 40 quid back. That's what I want.
You
It's
know
White
what
Dwarf
my next
because
question
there's
is,
a
right? Is
comedy
this your
sci-fi
final
show
answer?
called Red.
That's my final answer.
Red Dwarf. There's a show
You have
called
given
Red
your
Dwarf,
final answer.
so it has to be more worth.
That's what we were looking for.
That is true, to be
This new
honest.
question
Emoji
shouldn't
cold
give you a
sweat.
hard time, in theory.
It is like, kale is a variety of which vegetable? Fuck. Carrot, cabbage. Oh, fuck's sake, anyway, kale. I know the food, I just can't think of... No, I haven't a clue. That's the audience for that. But I know I've heard
You
of it, I
decided
just
to
don't know
appeal
what
to
it
the
is.
audience,
It could be cabbage.
who will vote now to help you.
Cabbage, I think.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well, to be honest. Yeah, you're right. Cabbage. Oh, come on.
I'm
I
choosing B.
don't wanna say though in case it is
Are
wrong.
you absolutely sure?
I think
Is
you're
that
right.
your final answer? You've
Well,
reached
yeah,
that.
finally, I got close. What is the name of a special room or building in which cows are milked? That would be... Oh, Jesus Christ. Parlour, kitchen, scullery, or boiler. Oh, for
Oh
fuck's
damn,
sake.
I was actually right. I feel smart, hee hee.
I'm swapping the question. It's probably it's either a scullery
You
or
choose
a
to
boiler.
use your flip life.
I was waiting for a
You
barn
were
to drop,
careful.
to be honest.
Well done.
For fuck's sake, I was waiting for a barn to drop. What? If you visit an... I can't even say it, man. A what? Oh, just
I'm
go with
going to
that.
pick
It's not,
A.
is it? It's not, is it? It's
So
not.
this is your final answer?
That's my final
I'm have to
answer.
go fuck yourself. You little shit.
If this is your final, you
Oh,
pulled
is
it
that
off.
right? Sorry, I take
One
it back.
more right answer for me.
Contestant or host, I take it back. Can I still continue with the quiz?
You will be asked a new question now.
Oh my god,
Pardon
well
for the-
done.
Oh yeah, according to the proverb, what is better than no bread at all? Half a bread, the crust, blunt. Well, it has to be if it's a proverb. Well, a thin slice is better than no bread at all. Blunt, half a loaf, the crust, a thin slice. A thin slice sounds right. Like I'm gonna go with thin slice.
I think that the
It
right
sounds
answer
right, like, you know,
is
thin
B.
slice is better than no bread at all.
Are you absolutely
Half a
sure?
loaf. It sounds
Is
too
that
obvious.
your final
Half a
answer?
loaf sounds too obvious. It can't be the crust, and it's definitely not burnt.
That's
toast,
my
anyway.
final answer.
A sounds too obvious.
You have given your final
Considering
answer.
how annoying
now
this
is
game
the
is, I
time
just
to
think
see
A
the
would be
right.
too-
Fucking
joking.
It's the
The one
game.
time a
This is
question
not the
obvious,
right
it isn't.
answer.
Or
What
is
a
it?
dumb mistake on my part. Really.
He really wanted to say what a bastard. I know he wanted to say that, didn't he? Well, it's 1,000
WTF.
£1,000 will buy you a lot of watermelons at least anyway, like, you know, and saggy pants. So, like, it's not too bad. But, like, fuck's sake, like, I'm not going to get beyond 2,000, am I? Like,
Snapping. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
absolutely, man. Absolutely snapping. Right, who's next? Nadia. Was it Nadia or Nadia?
What else in the shop?
God only knows. Some watermelons, some saggy pants. No, joking. I'll show you. It's basically you can buy teams, which are basically categories for questions. So you can choose world food, soccer, manga, Disney, superheroes, TV series, Star Wars, or Harry Potter. I only have 760 right now, so I don't even have enough to buy any of these categories. So basically, like, you'd be asked questions
up.
based off those categories.
Oh right, that's cool.
Oh god. What?
Is there microtransactions for this game?
Oh god, no! Jesus Christ, no. They're not microtransactions, Damien. No. I'll show you. Top right-hand corner of your screen. That is currency that you earn in-game. So the more you play the game and the more questions you get right, which is fucking near impossible in this game, you will earn neurons, which is your in-game currency, which you can use to purchase categories. There's no microtransactions, thankfully. Can you imagine if there was? Imagine there was, like, for a 40 euro game that nobody is playing had microtransactions. God almighty. I'm going to try online one more time. One more time in the live stream I'm going to try online. But
Jesus,
I can't see it
Damien,
happening.
you're gonna regret saying that he is gonna be talking about microtransactions all night now. Ah, okay, haha.
No, I won't. I just wanted to clarify the situation, that's all. I only talk about microtransactions a lot when it's a game that has them. But particularly in games
Shit, you're
where...
right. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
No, I won't. I only talk about it in games. Like, for instance, microtransactions are in Mortal Kombat 11. But you don't actually have to use them. I won't talk about it. I just always like to clarify the situation when it comes to microtransactions. Like some games, that, like even with loot boxes, some games I don't see an issue. Like Overwatch is a game that has loot boxes. I haven't spent 1 cent on that game. You can if you want, but I haven't spent 1 cent.
I'm thinking of it.
And I'm actually starting talking about it now. But I've opened this shit ton of loot boxes in Overwatch, and I haven't spent 1 single cent on the game. I've gotten like skins, I've gotten sprays, which is like kind of spray paint you can use when you're starting the game. All different kinds of shit, like really, like, you know. So profile pictures, you name it. I've got a shit ton of content in loot boxes. I haven't spent 1 single cent. Like EA is different though. EA is different because EA is like pay for this loot box and you could get something good. Whereas in Overwatch is play this game, you get a loot box and you could, you know, you get something. So yeah, anyway, that's all I want to say there. So I always do it to kind of clarify things because I mean, like even when I hear loot boxes, I kind of get a bad feeling. I like, oh god, loot boxes, and the same too with microtransactions. But a lot of times you actually realise it's actually not as bad as actually it's made out to be, unless it's EA, of course. I think EA are just the only company like that's kind of like that's doing it wrong, really, to be honest. But the rest of them are fair enough, like with their microtransactions and loot boxes. And as you can see, there's literally nobody playing this game.
You no longer need to live stream Johnny Talks. You can record it with the PS5. Which means I'll skip it. I think Fortnite's making a new thing where if you subscribe, pay $1.5 a month, you get the Battle Pass for free and $1K bucks a month.
What is it? It's turning into a subscription, pay €15. In my whole would I pay €15 a month for a game like Fortnite? That is fucking terrible. Like I would prefer to just, I don't even know where to start on that one, to be honest with you. I mean, what happens at the end of the year? When you multiply 15 by 12. What's 15 by 12? I'll calculate that now, because I'm terrible at calculating.
Do you need to pay to play though?
So 15 multiplied by 12, that's €180 by the end of a year. Multiply that, so basically, you have that game for 2 years, yeah? Multiply 180 by 2, so 2 years of playing Fortnite, you've paid €360.
New it as optional.
Fuck that shit. I would much prefer, right, to pay full price for a game and have that game. Yeah, I've heard people complain about like cloud versions of games and oh, but you don't get to own the game. The reality is, man, they're not going to take the servers down for at least like fucking 5-7 years, yeah? At least I fucking don't have to pay any more money to play that game. But still, even if it is optional, it's absolutely terrible. I hate the game even more now after hearing that, to be honest with you. Jeez, that's
Epic terrible. Rant on Epic Games by Epic Worker Johnny.
Yes. A whistleblower from Epic Games. It's pretty cool that you can actually record on PS4, so you can actually record.
Oh, okay, that's all right, I suppose, but the ones that pay for it, emoji happy tears, emoji happy tears.
The ones that pay for it, man, need a fucking belt of a shovel, man, and they need to get buried with that same shovel, is what I will say about that, man. I mean, Jesus Christ, like. That is just... Man, we're getting further and further and further and further away from the days where you could buy your game and that is your game. you know, further and further away. Slowly but
What
surely.
happened
Like,
to the online multiplayer?
there was none. Nobody's playing the game. There's nobody. I'm the only person in the world right now playing this game. That's my review of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So, Green-HillGaming, what is your impressions of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
OMG ha ha ha.
Would you recommend it? Basically, I'm the only person playing this. God almighty. But this subscription crap, like for a game. Why doesn't Epic Games just turn around?
Good luck.
Probably I'm not telling you, the only person, the ones that I'd say, yeah. I'm going to pause that for a second. Why doesn't Epic Games just say, okay, here's Fortnite, €60, full version, you get a season pass, you get every single DLC that ever comes out. There you go. Do you know, like this €15 a month crap. I've done my calculations. I've said it all before. I mean, it's an absolute rip-off is what it is. Complete the title of the popular song Tulips from... fuck's sake. Tulips from Rotterdam, Tulips from Amsterdam. It is, isn't it? I've never... Like,
Okay,
a popular
we're going
song
to
in my
pick
whole... I've
B.
never heard that song in my whole entire life.
You had to make a choice. Is that your final answer?
Popular
That
song.
will be my final.
You figured.
Well, I got it right in there, please. That's all that matters. Complete the title of the TV legal drama series starring John Taw, Kavanagh. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm going to say QC.
I have to make a decision, and it will be.
I don't even know what any of these things stand for. Like, this is insane.
And
The
now
QT
to
as
the
well.
most important question of all. You really.
According to the proverb about family loyalties, what is thicker than water?
Okay, C. I think it's the right one.
Final answer?
Not all the time.
Oh, yes. That's.
Of course.
Henry VIII's first wife was Catherine of what? Andover, Actium, Aragon. Catherine of Aragon. Catherine of Aragon. Fuck.
I'm going to choose C.
Shit, I was going to go that now.
You thinking of thick blood makes me shiver. Bring back PlayStation home.
Bring back PlayStation home. We got a hashtag movement going. Hashtag bring back PlayStation home. It's been evolved into Astro's Playground right now, and I like how Sony are kind of like moving forward.
I am gonna
Which is
tell
great.
you a 2-sentence horror story.
A 2-sentence horror story. I look forward to that. Tell me your 2-second horror story while I discuss PlayStation's future.
This isn't
briefly.
a real story, by the way.
This isn't a real story. Nonetheless, I want to hear it. As you're typing, I will briefly discuss what I like about PlayStation's future. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of features, games, services that Sony have done over the years that a lot of PlayStation fans are going to miss on PS5. But it's very positive because Sony are embracing the future. That they've done it in every
I was
way.
on call with my husband and I dropped my phone near my bed.
Okay, first part. Even the way the console looks, you have never seen a PlayStation, let alone a console,
When
look
I picked
like
up my
PS5.
phone, my husband was holding a sign saying there's a man under your bed.
Okay, that was 2 sentences. Stop now. Funny shit though. And inside the console, like, not just specs, but Sony have actually embraced innovation within the console itself with 3D audio, ray tracing, and next to no loading times. But even better is the controller itself. For the first time in PlayStation's history, they've moved away from the DualShock controller and now have a DualSense controller. And the innovation in that controller changes everything. Haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, motion control, microphone is going to change how you play the game. So I love the fact they're embracing that. And I think with Astro's Playground, they're actually like, or the Playroom, Astro's Playroom, isn't it? Yeah, they are like embracing, like, you know, platforming.
One time I was upstairs and my mom shouted me saying, "Come down to the kitchen."
And let me guess, there was a big spider waiting for you, like there was with Papyrus.
When I went downstairs I heard my mom shout from upstairs, "Don't go down." I heard it too.
I'm getting kind of freaked out now, to be honest. Spooky shit right there. So I really do. It's actually one of the things I actually love about the PS5 more than anything else is the fact that they're actually embracing all these new features, services, and games. And I like the fact that they're going back to their platforming roots in many ways. You can see it with Sackboy's Big Adventure and with the pre-installed Astro's Playroom, fuck's sake, as well. You know, and it's really kind of like colourful and vibrant look to it, like, you know, which is, it's great to see. Like, it's absolutely great to see. So I'm sure, like, yourself, Damien, and many other people, and even to an extent myself, like, will actually miss PlayStation
You
Home.
play GTA, don't you?
I played it 7 years ago when it came out, and I played it again when it came out on the PS4. Short answer to the question is, yeah. Oh god, I played GTA. I was actually thinking of GTA 5 there, but I've been playing GTA since PS1. In fact, myself and Damon are big GTA fans. Big GTA fans. What about you, Ruby? Do you play GTA? But you never know, Damon. They might bring back PlayStation Home in some kind of capacity. Like, but what they're doing with Astro's Playroom is they're basically we all do right now. Well, I don't know about the rest of the 4 viewers watching, but I presume they are. But yeah, the great thing about Astro is it's kind of like it's like a joint Easter egg. It's like a love letter to all PlayStation gamers from all generations, really. But I'm very, very excited for the future of PlayStation. I've never been so excited actually for the future of PlayStation like I am now with PS5. Mashimo, let's have one more try.
Does Chad play New Horizons?
Does Chad play New Horizons? He does actually, yeah. I wonder what that is though. Who did American actor Angelina Jolie marry? It was Brad Pitt.
Let's go with A.
Where's Saints Row 5 at?
Final answer?
Have
Saints
you
Row
ever
5.
visited his island?
God, I actually forgot about Saints Row 5 because it wasn't that heavily rumoured, and it was like it was supposed to be like announced maybe at the Game Awards. Apparently that's where the new Silent Hill or some sort of Silent Hill game will be announced on PS5, but I'm getting so tired of hearing
Volition
about it.
said it'll be announced this year.
Probably at the Game Awards, so fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed now for the Game Awards, but I'm tired of hearing Silent Hill announcements. If it happens, it'll be fantastic. I'll be delighted. I'll be jumping up and down. But I'm not holding my breath for it. Like, when I say I'm not holding my breath for it, I'm not saying that as in like I don't care about Silent Hill. I'm just saying I'm tired of the rumours about Silent Hill. If it happens, I'll be delighted. But I'm just like, do you know what I mean? I'm just going to wait for it to happen before I actually, get excited. Have you ever visited his island? I actually haven't. No, I should visit both your islands actually, to be honest. So it is Brad Pitt. He's full of shit. What typically propels a kite? I couldn't read that for a second. Nuclear energy. That would be something. That would be something.
Are you sure?
Nuclear energy, huh?
I think we all agree that we can move on to this new question.
Which word refers specifically to the removal of wool from a sheep? Trimming, shearing, carving.
It's happening but won't be announced until late next year to 2022.
It's B, of course.
With Silent Hill no, or
Is that your final?
Yes, that's my final answer.
Saints Row?
You have given your final answer.
And it's been so
I
long
hope
since
it
we
is
got
the right
Silent
one.
Hill. Absolutely insane.
You pulled it off.
Which of these might you be proverbially forced to eat after being humiliated? That would be humble pie.
I have a good hunch that it's C.
Just
Silent Hill. A
Silent
critically
Hill.
acclaimed source said it's
Long way
happening
off,
but
so-
long off.
Jesus Christ. Why is it so long? Like, I mean, this is like fucking GTA fucking 6 all over again. What is up with these developers? Like, what is actually up with these developers? I mean, Jesus Christ, like there hasn't been a new Silent Hill game. Jesus Christ, I'm not even going to consider the PS Vita Silent Hill as Silent Hill, to be honest with you. It would have probably been one of the 360 games, Silent Hill Homecoming, or what was the other one? There was another one as well. It probably would have been the last Silent Hill game, as in like full on. I know there was the PT, but it didn't actually end up becoming anything. It was a playable teaser, so I don't actually consider that as a Silent Hill game because it didn't actually get off the ground.
GTA 6 needs to happen quick. I've played GTA 5 for 7 years.
Man, GTA 6, man, needed to happen fucking like 4 years ago, to be honest with you, man. Fucking, you know, God almighty, like that game should have been released a long time ago. We should have completed that game by now, and it's like an insult to our wallet, basically. It's an insult to our wallet. It's an insult to hardcore GTA fans like ourselves. It's an insult to people who supported GTA down through the years to have that game coming out on PS5. For fuck's sake, like, it's an insult is what that is, man. It's 7 years is an extremely long time, you know.
Hopefully GTA Vice.
As I always said, man, I would take anything. I would take a remaster of Vice City. I would take GTA 6 as long as it's not GTA 5. Do you know what I mean? As long as it's some sort of a new experience. I mean, if they remake or remaster Vice City, it's going to be a new experience. Do you know what I mean? Because we wouldn't have been able to see Vice City in fucking 4K and, you know, looking amazing on a PS5.
Vice.
Obviously, if it was a GTA 6, it would even be better. But anything other than fucking, yeah, it's a play on words, like the V and the I, you know, like 6, like it would be fantastic if they go back to Vice City as well, like, you know, for a brand new story, like, or even just a remaster of Vice City, just anything that isn't GTA fucking 5. Like, I have laid into people. I've actually like torn chunks off people on social media, like, you know, like talking about like GTA 5, and the amount of people defending GTA 5 coming to PS5 is just hilarious. I mean, I know I sound angry, but I actually find it hilarious because I can tear chunks into them. I mean, every time they come out and say, but they're making so much money, why would they stop releasing GTA 5? I'm like, do you make money off their success? No. So shut up, basically, is what I say to those people. You know, it's fucking idiotic. Like, they'll do anything at all to defend it. Like, and it's just fucking, oh, but it takes time for the game developers to make a blockbuster. It's time, 7 fucking years. Really, it's a fucking joke. I can think of many other franchises that have released plenty of games within 7 years. It's no excuse. Oh, but they have to get used to a new engine. Really, there's an engine called the Resident Evil engine, and it's made Resident Evil 7, it's going to make Resident Evil Village, and it's made Resident Evil 2 and fucking 3. And it's making a Monster Hunter game that's going to come out next fucking year. And where's GTA 6? Nowhere to be found. That's a brand new engine, Resident Evil engine. So every excuse that everyone has ever come up with on social media, and I went through tons of comments on social media, and not one of them has a fucking leg to stand on. There is absolutely no reason and no excuse for GTA 6 not to be released. End of rant. At which famous sports venue is the Edric stand? I haven't a fucking clue. Swap out the question.
If 6 gets announced, what will they do with your online character?
Good luck to you.
Kill it off?
Man, I don't even care about my online character right now, man. I mean, I'm actually starting to lose interest in GTA as a result of waiting so long. I mean, it's like a game that like I don't even know it anymore. Like I don't even know what that game is anymore. Do you know, it's like it's been gone. It's been gone for so long. I just have lost interest, you know, and that's going to be their greatest like. That's going to be the greatest threat, I think, to GTA. Like, is the fact that long-term GTA fans like ourselves, you know, we lose interest. I mean, what happens if like, you know, the Getaway gets announced? Like, you know, it's going to be an open world, you know, crime game, like GTA. It's going to be built ground up for PS5 if it does come out, and it's going to like, I mean, people are going to flock to that. Like, and they might
RDR2 is insane.
Yeah, man, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a great game. Like, you know, it's an absolute great game. But like, you know, like, it's a game that Rockstar has made, you know, but it's not GTA, you know. And I think like that there's a lot of people like just like will agree that Red Dead Redemption 2 is a great game, but at the same time are still waiting for GTA 6 to come out.
It's the only game from Rockstar this gen.
Yeah, pretty much is. It's the only game that they actually released in this generation that was a brand new game. And to be honest with you, like, as great as the game is, I think that people would have preferred if it was GTA 6. I mean, I don't think anyone was really like screaming out like for, you know, Red Dead Redemption 2. And well, obviously Red Dead Redemption fans were screaming out for it, but I think the screams for GTA 6, you know, would have been louder, to be honest with you. Like, you know, I just think like what is it a Rockstar, right, or Take-Two, or whoever the fuck wants to take the responsibility, whoever the fuck wants to stand up and say, yeah, I call the shots, you know, whoever it is, and whatever the fuck the reason is, what makes them think they're different to any other company? What makes them think they're different than Capcom with the Resident Evil series? What makes them? I mean, I know it's an open world game. I know there's, you know, it's more of a productive game, but still, like, what makes them think they're different to any other company? I mean, Capcom, yeah, released Resident Evil. Take-Two. So we'll use Take-Two so as the person to blame, yeah. So what makes Take-Two think they're any different to Capcom when it comes to developing games, and when it comes to moving forward their franchises? Because with the Resident Evil series, I am pretty sure within the time that GTA 5 has released, there's a shit ton of Resident Evil games. Like within the mainline series, yeah, Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil Village, which are the two newest games in the series, would have been released before GTA 6, and it uses a brand new engine that Capcom just created. Brand new engine, Resident Evil engine. And in between those games, obviously, you had the remake of Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3, which also uses the Resident Evil engine. And in between those games, I'm pretty sure you had Revelations 2 that got released during and after GTA 5 came out. So what the fuck makes Take-Two Interactive think they're any different to any other company? You know, because you look at their fucking brainwashed sheep fucking mentality fan base who kiss their fucking ass and think they're making money off the success, and they'll turn around and say shit like, oh, but it takes time to make a quality game, and they have to get used to the engine and blah 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 blah, fucking blah, man. I'm sick of hearing it, man. Seriously, there's absolutely no excuse like. Oh yeah, let's swap out the question.
Are you?
Which colours are used to refer to the two branches of...
And let's go for...
Oh man, I ran out of time. Blue and white. Come on.
You took a shot.
What a guess. From whom was Madonna divorced in 1989? Oh, for fuck's sake. Richard Gere. It wasn't Charlie Sheen. There's no way it was Brad Pitt. Sean Penn, it could be. Sean Penn. Sean Penn seems to be a fucking... Richard Gere. Madonna. Richard Gere. Sean Penn, Madonna. Man, I'm going to say Sean Penn.
My gut says that it's...
My Prison Break heist was glitched. Stupid Rishkovsky, or however you say it, wouldn't he move?
Yes, I got it right. Prison Break heist was glitched. I hadn't even done any of those. I'm sure GTA Online is a fun experience. I've played a little bit of GTA Online, and I've actually had a few fun moments, but to be honest with you, ultimately it's not for me. It's not what I want from GTA. It's not what I got into when I played GTA. It's not what I think. When I think of GTA, I don't think of online, yeah? I don't think of like 5 of my fucking friends running around with funny clothes and fucking showing off cars, and I don't think of that when I think of GTA.
Emoji happy tears. How about Lester the Molester?
Good old Lester, man. Good old fucking Lester. But it was an extremely fun game, but for the campaign. So yeah, the online is just not something.
Sometimes in GTA, I turn on online and I just drive around, following road rules, and I don't know why, but it's just fun. Lester the Molester, ha 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 ha.
But you can do that solo as well. Like, you know, again, I'm not taking away the fact that it's a fun experience for a lot of people, the online, but it's just not for me. It's not something I associate GTA with, you know. Like, I love GTA for what it is, you know. The online really only came into it in GTA 4, like, and it really took off with GTA 5. So it's not something that the series is known for, and it's not something that I
Ruby, do you own a good PC?
So the online, it's just not something for me, like, you know. So to be honest with you, like, it's another example of like why I'm actually kind of like, I'm not really as interested in the GTA series as I once was, and I think the fact that it's been 7 years since GTA 5, that probably kind of, you know, plays a part in that.
It looks easy. You got it.
I mean it as a gaming PC, so I guess you could say it as good.
Gaming PC.
There's roleplay servers on PC.
Yeah, again, I mean, another reason why I'm sure, like, the GTA Online is a really fun experience, like, you know, role playing as well, like, you know, Ruby will start to know it because she has the PC as well for that, like, but I'm sure, like, if that's your thing, like, if that is your thing, like, you know, then GTA Online, you know, you'll have hours of fun playing it, like, but again, it's just not something that I associate
up to 120 people as well.
GTA with. Oh, it's insane. I mean, all the technical feats of it, like, you know, and what it's capable of doing, and, you know, like, I mean, it's GTA 5. I mean, it sells to this day. Like, I'm not going to sit here and deny, like, the success of GTA 5 or the success of GTA Online. It's just something that's just really, like, it's not my cup of tea, my cup of coffee, my cup of anything, to be honest with you. It's just not what the GTA series is known for. That's the only, I know I keep on saying it, like, but that's basically. I'm not going to sit here and say,
really off topic, but imagine Fall Guys on something like mobile or Nintendo Switch.
I say it'll happen, but it's not going to happen anytime soon, because the developers said they're going to put the focus on the platforms that's on right now, which is obviously PC and PS4, and they want to build a community on those platforms first and gain their trust. As in, what they mean by that is, they want to ensure them that they're going to provide updates, they're going to fix bugs, they're going to, you know, continue with the seasons, as opposed to putting all that effort into just porting the game onto Switch and mobile to make money. So it'll happen eventually, just won't happen anything soon, to be honest with you. But it would be fun to play a game like Fall Guys on Switch. GTA 6, make it happen. That's all I say about GTA.
And here's a new question that I hope won't worry you.
First World War. Do you know the way, like, this is what I'm going to say as well, yeah? I know, let's wrap up the whole GTA thing here. Like, there is such thing as, you know, spin-offs in a series, you know? Like Resident Evil has spin-offs.
Will Lester the Molester be in GTA 6?
Probably, who knows?
Fall Guys has fell off.
It definitely fell off my live streams for a while anyway, Fall Guys, that game. In fact, I actually should return to it tomorrow, actually. I'll do a live stream, actually, of Fall Guys tomorrow at some stage. Maybe tomorrow night, or maybe either tomorrow night or tomorrow day at some stage. But what I wanted to say about GTA is, why don't they just have GTA Online as a completely separate game? Because I think the majority of people who play GTA Online, and the majority of people who get the most fun of GTA Online, they're probably not people who play much of the campaign anyway. And you can do so much online. You have the entire map at your disposal. It's the same map. It's pretty much the same GTA 5, except it's online. And obviously it has no, like, the campaign story, but it's got a lot of online missions and online
tomorrow
stories and stuff.
Emoji crossed fingers. Early night tomorrow for school. Emoji pensive face.
Tomorrow day. I know, I kind of fucked up that when I said tomorrow day, didn't I? But tomorrow's Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, I forgot about that. Maybe I'll do it like daytime, so like yeah, I'll do daytime. So if that suits you, I will do daytime. So yeah, I think what they should do is have a separate like GTA Online and then just GTA, because I don't know how else to put it. I'll just look. I'm not gonna go on about it for the whole night, right? But I want to very clearly make my point and what I'm actually trying to say here, right?
Have you completed story mode?
I completed it twice, Ruby. I completed it on PS3 when it launched, on the PS3, like the original GTA 5, and I bought it again on PS4 and I've completed the story twice. It's a fantastic story, okay? It's an amazing story. Like I've played this game many times, and I've also played the online, but the online wasn't for me. You see, this is what it is, yeah? Many years ago,
you know what fucking pisses me off to the max? When you're chilling in online and people blow you up.
That's what kind of makes it funny, to be honest.
Mind my language. Emoji happy tears.
Man, you're talking to Mr. Fox. You're talking to Mr. Fuckword himself, man. I drop curses left, right, and centre, man. You're totally fine. Okay. So this is what I wanted. Like many years ago, when I
try hard shitters. Emoji happy tears.
Try hard shitters, 100%. Here, listen up. This is the point I want to make. Yeah. Many years ago, when I was just a little kid, okay, no older than fucking 10 years of age. Yeah.
Johnny, boot up to online and kill them.
Kill them all. I got my hands on the PlayStation 1 for the first time ever. And the game that was on the PlayStation was Grand Theft Auto. So my first time playing PlayStation and Grand Theft Auto. Never experienced a game like it. Being able to drive around a virtual city, knock over people, music playing in the car. It was just an experience like none other. I loved it. I fell in love with it. I said straight away to my parents that I want a PlayStation, I want Grand Theft Auto. And obviously I went on to buy GTA London, GTA 2, GTA 3, GTA 5 City, San Andreas, and so on and so forth. And what I liked about the game was I didn't know the term back then, but it was sandbox, open world, single player, fun. That's what I liked about it. It was nothing to do with multiplayer, and it sure as fuck wasn't anything to do with online. So, you know, like online
Laughing
was
Johnny
never...
went through the thug life at 10 years old.
I did, man. I did. I could have been younger, to be honest. I don't know. I know that Damon was much younger. Damon was actually much younger. He was more gangster than I was. Much younger playing Grand Theft Auto. But we all turned out perfectly fine. So anyone who says that violent video games, you know, make you violent are full of shit, to be honest with you. Because we both turned out very well. Very well. There's people who probably don't even play video games that are like the biggest scumbags, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say there. Like, I mean, I'm not bashing online. I'm not saying that GTA Online isn't fun. I mean,
got
obviously,
my first Xbox 360 at 7 years old.
Damn, 7 years old. But here, like, I mean, I'm not bashing GTA Online because, I mean, obviously it's a huge success. I mean, people, you know, are obviously supporting it. It's just not for me.
I
it's
was
not
3 or 4.
4 years of age playing Grand Theft Auto. I love it, man.
Playing guitar.
See, I told you, Ruby. Gangster. Playing GTA at 3 or 4 years of age. I fucking love it. And he turned out very well. He's doing very well for himself. And he's not going around shooting people up on the streets of Cork City or anything else. So anyone who says that video games make you violent or fuck up your life, they're full of shit, to be honest with you. Absolutely full of shit. So that's all I wanted to say about GTA.
Imagine being a gangster toddler.
Gangster toddler. That should be a video game, to be honest. Anyway, that's my little rant about GTA. Online was never a thing for GTA for me. Excuse me. According to this song, what did the soldiers of the First World War pack up their troubles in? In a ditty bag. Pack up their troubles in. Man, I don't fucking know. Old kit bag, isn't it?
If anything, GTA makes you better. Whenever you want to take your anger out, just shoot someone on GTA. I had it all. The corn rouse, gold chains, and chilling with the homies.
Is that your final?
20 years.
Yes.
Yes, we got it wrong. I wasn't too sure of the answer there. And that's some funny shit there, lads.
Will you be able to answer this?
By what name was Amy Lyon, who died in 1815, better known? Who the fuck is Amy Lyon? Alice Keppel, Lily Langtroy, Emma Hamilton.
Oh, stop, Ruby. Emoji happy tears.
Okay, audience, we need some help here. If you would pick up those keypads and enter your vote.
Okay, oh god. I'm gonna have to do a 50-50 here. I have no choice.
Okay, take away 2 random wrong answers.
Wait, what was the 50? What was it? This game is shit. What was the fucking...
Gangsta toddler Damien chilling with his homies. Y'all got this. Elbow cough.
They didn't show the audience answer. Oh, for fuck's sake, this game is complete shit is what it is. You know what? I'm going to just stop playing this game. And I'll just talk to you for a while. Because this game is just pissing me off.
Top morning to ya, elbow cough.
And you almost caught me again, Damien. Almost. But I'd love to know where the real Chad is though. Will the real Chad Middleton please stand up? Where is Chad? What has happened, Chad? Jesus, like, I'm actually starting to get worried now because it's been quite a while since he's actually been on the live stream. I mean, I hope he's okay, like, you know, I really do. But yeah, I think people who blame video games for everything, for violence in society, corrupting youth's minds, are idiots.
URL. Are ye friends on Facebook?
We're actually not, to be honest with you. What the Ruby send? No, we're not friends on Facebook. What in the name of God did you just send me? Ruby, I can't even make out one single letter or nothing. He sounds like the man that was on the live stream earlier.
That was the guy who kept saying hello, hello.
Oh fuck, that actually is him. That actually is him. Ruby, that's hilarious. Ruby, that's just... If you're watching, I don't mean to be rude.
LMFAO lol. Yo, I'm dead. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
Jeez, no, I'm actually kind of...
I'm dead too. Emoji crying loudly. Emoji crying loudly. Emoji crying loudly. Emoji crying loudly. Emoji crying loudly.
Lads, I didn't know what you said to me. I didn't know what it was. I just like thought it was some random guy with a fish in a pond or fish in a fucking pot. And I was like, what's he doing? And I just like all the writing just sounded like that guy. I don't mean to be offensive, by the way. If you're watching right now, I don't mean to be one bit offensive. I just like... just reminding me, and it actually ended up being him.
Brew, that is the funniest shit. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
Lads, you're gonna get my channel taken down, for fuck's sake. That is funny shit though, right though. So what, is he a cook?
It really is. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Man, he's got
emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
It is like... He's 1.47 thousand subscribers, by the way. Man, somebody with over almost 1,500 subs checked out my channel. I'd have to know what language it is though. That's one big fish. What did you do with it, didn't they? Look, it comes up then, Deliveroo. We're getting after Deliveroo then. He's cooking some fish. Did I subscribe to him, I wonder? I did, I subscribed to him. Or do I go to his channel, didn't I? Oh, there we go. Is he even a gamer, like?
I keep watching ITM dying, emoji rolling on the floor laughing, emoji rolling on the floor laughing, emoji rolling on the floor laughing, emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Lads, how did he end up coming across my channel, man? He is not a gamer, like, he's just a guy that just cooks fish and stands on big sticks. And that is the most random thing ever, like. But nonetheless, I appreciate his support, like. That was funny though, seriously. I actually had no idea that it was him, like. I just get this random URL sent to me and I'm like watching and I'm like, oh, that sounds like the guy that was on my channel. And then I looked at the fucking...
He is a guy who vlogs about fish and he managed to find your channel.
Exactly. How does some guy in the Middle East somewhere, right, who likes to cook fish out in his garden with stones and God only knows what else, come across my channel, like I'm honoured and privileged. But how? You know, it's so weird. That's kind of a surreal experience, yeah? I was looking at my phone screen, yeah? And I can see, like, the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire menu on, like, you know, my phone screen, which is obviously much smaller than my TV screen. And then I looked up at my TV screen.
That's too funny, ha ha ha.
And saw it actually is, like, how did he come across my channel, like? What the fuck, like? Well, nonetheless, like, I'm actually honoured. Do you know what I was thinking? To do someday for the laugh. Even though that's not really my kind of style. But if I was ever, like, in a room of, like, 1,000 people, like, if I ever had to, like, I don't know, for whatever reason, like, if I had to stand up in front of a room of 1,000 people, like, giving a presentation or whatever the hell I'm doing anyway, yeah, I'd love to, like, just turn around and say, do me a favour, yeah, sub to my channel, Green-HillGaming. I just get, like, 1,000 subs instantly. Wouldn't that be insane, like? So lads, I'm actually taking a break from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I'm not playing this game any further on this live stream, and I can't see myself going back to it anytime soon.
Emoji fish.
On Green-HillGaming. That's very fishy. The game is annoying. It's a complete fix. Like, these questions are 100% fixed, and even the lifelines are fixed as well. 40 quid for a fixed game. I mean, these opening questions are not like the TV series. They're absolutely nothing like the TV series. It's just a scam. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. It's pissing me off.
Load up Tony Hawk's, then stream it for the rest of the night.
At 1:45. Man, I'm going to start charging you for this. I'm going to start charging you for this, man. I'm going to force a donation feature on my channel. I don't care how many subs I have. I'm going to fucking hack my YouTube channel. Donations. You're going to have to pay me for this shit. Seriously. Tony Hawk's at 2 in the morning.
Emoji grin, emoji grin, emoji grin.
I'm only joking, by the way.
Haha, you should do that.
There was no way I am fucking playing Tony Hawk's at 2 in the morning. Not a chance. I'd rather cook fish out my garden. A fishing vlog. No, but I got lots of other games, and Tony Hawk's is one of those games.
Didn't even see the time, to be honest.
I know, I didn't either. Until just now, to be honest with you. I actually thought it was like 1 o'clock or something like that. It actually is quite late. No, but don't worry, I got plenty of other games. I can actually I can go to the home menu. Obviously, you won't be able to see this.
We need to mention something.
We need to mention something interesting, then Johnny talks. Yeah, think of something interesting, and I'll happily talk about it for a while. So, I mean, I have God of War, which I was actually live streaming earlier today. If you haven't seen that, I would recommend checking that out. I'm actually getting quite far into God of War actually, so I'm actually on the road to completing God of War. So yeah, I did a live stream of God of War earlier on today, and made some progress actually, to be honest with you. Spider-Man, I have the story complete, but there's lots of challenges and objectives that I can actually go back to as well. So there's that. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Resident Evil 4, Fall Guys, Mortal Kombat Aftermath, Kingdom Hearts, Avicii and Vector. So those are all the games I actually have on my main menu. So that's quite a lot of games. So don't worry about one of those games tomorrow. It's more than likely going to be Fall Guys. More than likely. Joe Biden is US President and Ireland is delighted.
I miss the Crash Bandicoot streams.
Yeah, Joe Biden. Joe Biden is President of America and Ireland are delighted. Like, forget about America. Forget about like America, like absolutely delighted that somebody like Joe Biden is going to be their president. Forget about that. I want to talk about the fact that Irish people are even, first of all, interested in American politics. And secondly, like,
someone that does some weird shit to teens.
The fact that Biden is president. And exactly. So like,
here Ruby asked.
Wait, what the hell was that? Do you believe in... Sorry, no.
Haha.
I missed that question. Do you believe in people selling their souls?
Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
You see, you can go down a rabbit hole. Okay? I know I'm answering. No is my short answer to that question. I don't think so. I don't think it's like that. I don't think you sit in a pentagram, right, in your basement with the lights off and candles and, you know, I don't believe that you like summon the devil and sell your soul and you get rich. I don't think it's like that. I think there's rich and powerful and corrupt people who will give you what you want, but theoretically and figuratively speaking, you sell your soul to those people and you do all sorts of shit for those people. You do favors for those people.
Tried.
And they will
it
give
didn't
you...
work. Do you believe in haunted games such as The Midnight Man, Bloody Mary, The Candy Man?
2 seconds now. Do you believe in haunted games? I don't believe in those games, and Damien is proof that it doesn't work. Damien has tried it, and he can confirm to you it doesn't work. So as I was saying there, I don't believe that people sit around a pentagram, summon the devil, and sell their soul to the devil, and the devil gives them money and power. It doesn't work like that. It's rich, it's real people, it's humans, human beings, rich, powerful, and corrupt people. There's people who will sell their souls figuratively to those people to get
If you did
fame.
sell your soul and you came rich, would you go to hell when you die? Like, how does it work?
It doesn't. It's not about like. See, this is the point I'm trying to make, Ruby. This is the point I'm trying to make. There is no devil. There is no demon who will appear in your dark basement when you fucking chalk out a pentagram and fucking say a couple of fucking, you know, backward
Are
fucking
you
rhymes.
religious, Ruby?
Okay, that isn't the case. It's actual people. It's actual people. If you want to be an actor, there's people in Hollywood.
Not
right?
one bit.
Right now, like if there's people in Hollywood. If you want to be an actor, Ruby, yeah, there's people in Hollywood right now, yeah, human beings, rich and powerful and corrupt human beings, that will give you anything you want. They'll give you any role in any movie that you want, but you have to figuratively, right, not literally, but figuratively, sell your soul to them by doing all sorts of fucking sinister shit. I won't even go into them, you know what I'm talking about. All sorts of shit, and they will give you what you want. That is selling your soul to the devil. That's what it means. It's not a case of, you know, again, like you draw with the pentagram and fucking, you know, summon the devil. You know, it doesn't work like that. That is complete bullshit. And even Damon has tried it and it didn't work, right? So I don't believe in any of that shit, to be honest with you. I don't believe in any of that shit. Now, to get back to Damien's original point about Biden is more than likely, in fact, it's more confirmed that he will be the next president of America. And for whatever reason, Irish people...
I've heard that the only way you can become high in the music industry is by selling your soul. I was just kidding, brew.
I thought you actually genuinely tried it. I thought you genuinely tried it.
Hey ha 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 ha, I knew IT.
No, but it's complete bullshit anyway. It's all complete bullshit. It doesn't work like that. But I hope you understand the point I'm trying to make, Ruby. Like, Ruby, what I'm actually saying to you, like, is, you mentioned the music industry. You're right. You're right. If you wanted to be a musician right now, okay, and you went to a show like The X Factor, even within that TV show itself, there's very powerful and rich and influential and, more importantly, corrupt people within these talent shows that will tell you you can have whatever you want. And if you figuratively sell your soul to those people, they will give you the fame, right? They will give you the spotlight, they will give you everything you want, but you have to do so much for them. And that's what I mean by selling. Selling your soul means you're no longer you. You're no longer you. By doing these things for these people, you are no longer you. You've lost your identity. You've lost your soul. That's what selling your soul means. It's not a religious thing. It's not a fucking cool cult, you know. It's nothing like that. It's literally nothing like that. So that's what it is. I hope you understand what I mean by that. Like, if you want to be a musician, if you want to be an actor, if you want to be a powerful politician, if you want to be president, if you want to be prime minister, Taoiseach, you know, whatever the case is, it doesn't matter what it is. You want to be the best in your class. It even goes that low. It can go from the lowest situation where you want to be the best in your class to the highest position of being president of the free world. Well, quote unquote free world. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how low or big the bar is. There are very powerful, influential, corrupt people out there who will give you whatever you want.
Do you believe in conspiracies like how 911 the plane there was actually bombs planted in the building?
9/11 is no longer a conspiracy theory. 9/11 is 100% conspiracy. I think 99% of people will agree with me on that. I think it's well known that 9/11 is a conspiracy. Whatever that conspiracy is up for discussion. But it's definitely a conspiracy. There is no way that the narrative given for 9/11 is correct. It's still going on to this day. People are still questioning that to this day. So I do believe that what we were told about 9/11 is not the truth at all. But here, can you hold up a second there? Because you're throwing everything at me. You're throwing everything at me. I'm not being bad now, but you're throwing everything at me. And I'm trying to answer and try to address what Damien brought up about Joe Biden being president in America and Ireland being delighted. I don't understand why Irish people are even interested in Irish politics now more than ever, because our government, the Irish government,
I know, I am so sorry. Emoji cold sweat.
You're
emoji
okay.
Happy tears.
You're okay.
Did you see that video, Ruby? The no plane video?
I actually seen that video as well. But hold up a second now, let me just... I wouldn't make a great fucking... I wouldn't be good at interviews, I can tell you that much right now, because I can't handle all these questions being thrown at me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw that vid.
Lads, hold up a second now. I want to address... Damien, I want to address the original point that you brought up, yeah? There was the latest scandal. The latest scandal to hit Ireland, right, is a cover-up of what went on in mother and babies' homes in Ireland. Now, I don't know the full extent to it, but it pretty much worked like this, yeah? If you got pregnant years ago in Ireland, and you, I think, didn't have a partner, like the father wasn't around or something like that anyway, like, regardless of the circumstances, your baby was taken off you and put into the care of the Catholic Church. And a lot of the times the babies died and they were like buried in like fucking in like fields and like slurries and whatever the case might be. A lot of shit went on in these mother and babies homes anyway. A lot of illegal shit, a lot of wrong shit that shouldn't have happened. Yeah, the government knew about it, the Catholic Church knew about it, and there's basically documents about what went on. And the government, the Irish government, have chosen, they've voted within their own self, have voted to cover up all of this, and they've sealed the documents. So people can't see what went on. That's only one scandal. That's facing this country. Leo Varadkar, which is the Taoiseach, he's basically the right-hand man of the Irish Prime Minister, the Taoiseach of Ireland. He leaked confidential reports, documents, to his friend, which is a criminal offence. If me or you or anyone else did that, we would be in serious trouble right now. But because it's Leo Varadkar, because it's a Taoiseach of Ireland, because he's this influential, powerful politician, he gets away scot-free. And nothing has been done about it. So that's two scandals right now facing Ireland. I could go into more, but I won't. And with all those scandals going on, and apart from scandals, like crisis that's happening right now, you've got a homeless crisis, you've got a rise in crime, all sorts going on. Why Irish people would be jumping up and down right now because Joe Biden is President of America is beyond me. Joe Biden is not going to fix the homeless crisis in Ireland. Joe Biden is not going to lift the seal on mother and babies homes. Joe Biden is not going to punish Leo Varadkar. Joe Biden has no effect over Irish life. It's only to do with Irish-American trade. It's only to do with Brexit and issues like that, which is big. At the end of the day, like, you know, Irish-American trade is big, but there's bigger issues facing Ireland right now than trade and business. There's corruption facing Ireland. There's homeless crisis facing Ireland. There's crime facing Ireland. Those are all issues that need to be dealt with, and Joe Biden is not going to fix that. So why the Irish people would focus on American politics and Joe Biden is beyond me. So that's a good point, Damien, and hopefully I've addressed it now quite well. Now next, I'm available to take more questions. I'm available, but while I wait for those questions, just to reiterate what I said about.
Have you heard about how the Simpsons have predicted the future?
I have. I find that fascinating. I absolutely find that fascinating. It's very hard. It's very hard to rule that down to a coincidence. It really is, because there's so much accuracy, pinpoint accuracy. It's just so hard to rule it down to a coincidence. Like, it really is. I've seen so many videos from 9/11 to Donald Trump being president to fucking to COVID, to so many things, man. It's absolutely insane. I'd love to watch it and see what happens to me in the future. Am I in the Simpsons?
Yo, saying that is so fascinating. I am so interested in it. Like, can the creators see into the future?
I reckon maybe they can. I've seen photos of people, like, you know, in like many years ago, like with modern clothes and cameras and everything. So who knows? Maybe time travel is possible. But I don't want to go down that. See, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole too deep, you know. And to reiterate my response to you.
Exactly, man. When Donald Trump was president in The Simpsons, it is so accurate.
So accurate altogether. But just to reiterate my point in response to you about like selling your soul, like I just wanted to kind of talk again just a little bit about that. Like, I mean, it's important to understand, like, you can go down a rabbit hole and believe that, you know, that right now there's Satanists in a dark basement with candles and, you know, a chalked out pentagram, and they're all fucking chanting, you know, satanic verses and summoning the devil and selling their soul to an actual demon devil that's going to be there with horns and all this, like, and they're selling their soul to the devil, and they're going to get rich and they're going to get that job they wanted. That's complete bullshit. That's Hollywood. The reality is, in Hollywood, if you really want everything, if you want that major role in that major film, you want all the money, you want all the fame.
Who does the shit to summon demons anyway? It is so spooky.
It's Hollywood. It's just people watching Hollywood movies and Hollywood shows and thinking that's how it goes. That's not how it goes. Because the real monsters, the real devils in this world are humans. And they can be found in every corner of the face of the earth. Again, it could be a simple thing as getting that A in your exam in a classroom. You know, it could be getting that role in that movie. It could be anything. It could be, you know, becoming a musician. Anything. There's people that will give you anything you want, but you have to do so much for them. Like selling your soul basically means like just doing shit that doesn't really represent who you are. So you lose who you are, and that's what selling your soul. So I hope I've explained that well to you. I hope you understand, you know, the point there. 'Cause I don't want to annoy anyone by repeating it over and over again. As far as conspiracies is concerned, like, not everything is a conspiracy theory, or, you know, not everything has to be a conspiracy theory, but they do exist. But not everything is a conspiracy theory. But I think that 9/11 is kind of what kick-started all these conspiracy theories, and kind of had people question things more, and, you know, question the narrative a lot more. And I think what really frustrates...
How about the Ouija board? I think that's how you say it. Do you believe in that?
Do I believe in your Ouija board? Well, it's like this. Like when you're like when I get asked, do I believe in something? I think nowadays my response is, I have to see it to believe it. Because what I find fascinating is somebody who doesn't believe in a god, but is so quick to believe.
We played one in Nightmare Realm.
I remember that, yeah, but it was entertainment purposes though. That was purely entertainment purposes. Just in case Ruby is wondering, what the hell is the Nightmare Realm? Is that some kind of satanic cult that they're involved in? The Nightmare Realm is a haunted house experience that's unfortunately gone now in Cork City. It was a haunted house experience for Halloween. You go in there and there's all people dressed up as monsters and they're scary and whatever else. And they had like a Makia Ouija board. But like, the interesting thing I find is people who don't believe, and I'm not having a go at people who don't believe in God. Just want to make that point perfectly clear. I'm not having a go at atheists. I'm not having a go at people who don't believe in God. But there's so many people who don't believe in a God, but they're so quick to believe that there's a ghost flying around their room. Do you know, like, if they've seen one, fair enough, but like, if
Heard
you
of
haven't...
the Malaysia flight theory? The flight that went missing, and when I say missing I literally mean missing into thin air.
I remember that as well, actually. That was fascinating. A bit like the Bermuda Triangle thing. But I'm not saying anyone who has seen a ghost. But like, let's say somebody who hasn't seen a ghost before, but they're so quick to believe that ghosts exist, but then they don't believe in a god. Like, it's kind of double standards in a way, like. You know, so I think for me, seeing really is believing. I think when it comes to stuff like ghosts and Ouija boards and stuff like, I'd have to, but I do know for a fact that, like, that there are really rich and powerful and influential and corrupt people within Hollywood, within politics, within the music industry, within every single sector in life, that will basically put you on the top of that ladder if you literally go on your hands and... I believe in a God, not the God. I don't believe that God is found in a building called a church and in a book called the Bible. And I don't believe that being a good person is achieved by repeating rhymes in a book and, you know, saying your prayers and eating a wafer. Doesn't make you a good person. I don't believe that God is a brand. I don't believe that it's like Jesus Christ is the only God. No, Buddha is the only God. No, Allah is the only God. I don't believe that religion is a business. I believe that there is a power greater than me. And I don't believe that can be explained by a big bang in the universe. Do you know? I don't believe that it can be explained by you evolved from a monkey. I don't think it's as simple as black and white. I think there's something greater out there, and I consider it God. And whatever that is, I'm not in a position to identify who that person is, but nobody is in a position to identify what God is. Scientists are still trying to explain. You know, they don't have all the answers. So that's the only thing I can say. I believe in a God, not the God. So that's kind of my view on religion.
But where
and
did
on
God come from? One day did he just do Parker from Saturn to Jupiter, then jump down onto Earth?
But how did life create? Somebody farted in the sky, boom, bang, oh, we're all here. Like, you know, a Big Bang can't be explained in my eyes. Like, where did the Big Bang come from? Where did the particles come from? You see, I can combat science exactly the same way that science combats religion. Because science says, where did God come from? Who created God? Well, who created the particles? Who created the atoms? Who created the articles? Or the articles? Who created the fucking particles and the atoms and all the chemicals and fucking whatnots in the universe? Who created the universe? What created the universe? See? Science can't explain everything. I mean, people going on nowadays with NASA t-shirts, you know, I support science, I love science, science is everything, but like, it can't explain everything, can it? The whole point, the whole definition of science, the whole fucking function and concept of science is you don't know. That's why you seek out answers and question things, you know?
But the Big Bang Theory and the God Theory is like a 50-50. Where did the particles come from? But at the same time, where did this purr?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm just adding a bit of balance into it. That's exactly what I'm saying, Ruby. I completely agree with you. It is 50-50. If someone comes to me and says, where did God come from? I'll say, where did the Big Bang come from? If they say, oh, well, the Big Bang came from articles, or what do I keep saying, articles? Particles and atoms. I'll say, well, God came from God. And you know what I mean? So, like, it works both ways. Like, it works, but the reality is, man, none of us can truly say that we know how we got here definitively. Is what I would say there. But I just kind of I've evolved over the years, you know, my views on conspiracy theories and my views on like the occult and even stuff like the Illuminati. It's evolved. I think it's a lot more simple than we think. You know, it's really just this rich, powerful businessmen who are corrupt. They're the ones who are the devils. They're the ones who like will like ask you for your soul. And what that means is like, you know, you basically surrender to them. They basically own you in every way. Like, you know, you literally get on your hands and knees and, well, you know the rest. Like, you know, you just basically do horrendous things to get to the top of that, you know, to get to the top of that ladder, and wherever that ladder is. That's basically what, you know, selling your soul is, and that's basically what my definition of the, you know, of the Illuminati is. I mean, I believe it's like a kind of a belief system where people believe that they're superior. They believe that they're like, you know.
Do you believe in the theory that when you die, they'll be alive and it will be the hospital room where you wake up crying as a baby?
Yeah, I've seen documentaries like that of people like who had like near-death experiences, like, and you know, they see the light and stuff like that. Like, again, it's something I have to experience, like, you know. But like, no, you may say, oh, but Johnny, did you like ever like see somebody like figuratively sell their soul? And like, not personally, but we all know ass kissers. We all know people who suck up. Like, we all know people who wants to be like the fucking, you know, the teacher's pet. You know, we all know the person who you know, who wants that role in the movie. We all know these people. So the reality is, man, I haven't experienced it personally, like, but I think we all know it happens. Whereas stuff like, you know, life after death and stuff like ghosts and stuff like, you know, aliens and monsters and stuff is kind of a bit different, you know what I mean? But like, stuff like selling your soul, like figuratively selling your soul to the devil, like is something that happens all the time. Like people who rap about it in rap songs and they talk about it in movies. That's what they mean. That's essentially what they mean. Do you know? That's what they mean. You know? Like, somebody right now could have gotten a promotion in a big business because, you know, they slept with their boss. You know? That's what selling your soul is. You know, oh, how did you get that position? You know? Oh, I sold my soul. You know, so that's what it is, essentially. So any other questions? I'd be happy to answer and divulge be happy to pick my brain and give my honest opinion. But I've definitely have changed over the years. I don't rush into these things as quickly as I used to. Like, I'm not going to like straight out like believe in everything. I'm not going to believe everything is a conspiracy theory. I'm not going to believe that there's, you know, men in cloaks going around, like, you know. Well, actually there is people who will fucking go around in cloaks thinking that they're Satanists, thinking that they're part of the Illuminati. But the reality is, man, they're just like, they're like fucking, I don't know, man, there's just like wannabe Hollywood fucking guys, man. They want a movie made about them, you know. They're just like, more or less, they just want attention, to be honest with you. But I think it all kind of makes sense, like when you actually, like, you know, when you look around and you see, like, you know, like people are being handed positions, they're being handed titles, you know. When the reality is, man, a lot of these people actually aren't even qualified for their position, for their title. And you kind of like, you know, like we always ask ourselves the question, how did that person get that position? Well, you know, I don't think you have to kind of look very far and think very fucking long about how they did. Anyway, any more for me? And what I said there about you know, people who believe in ghosts, like, I think that if you've seen a ghost, then you've seen a ghost, and ghosts exist. Like, if you've seen it, then ghosts exist. But I think I'll always have an issue, kind of a little bit have an issue, if somebody hasn't seen a ghost, if they have not seen a ghost, and they, like...
Have you ever saw a ghost?
That's funny.
Or had like spiritual feelings? I'd work how to word it, haha.
I've personally never seen a ghost. Spiritual feelings, I don't know if it was just a trick of light, but I do recall actually not too long ago, like, kind of like seeing something from the corner of my eye. I think what would be kind of known in the paranormal community as a shadow person. Not a full-on shadow, but just like something at the corner of my eye. But I'd like to kind of just put that down to literally just you know, trick of the eye. Like, but I personally have not seen a ghost. But I know of people that have. I'm not going to put anyone in the spotlight here. Like, but I do know of people who've seen ghosts, and I would believe them. I have no reason to not believe them, because the one thing that really irritates me about skeptics, not skeptics, but...
Ooh, I have an interesting question. Have you ever experienced lucid dreaming or sleep paralysis?
I have, but not the kind of sleep paralysis that most people experience. What I've experienced is being conscious, right? Being awake, knowing that I'm awake, but I can't basically open my eyes and move. And it's actually terrifying, because it actually feels like I can't fucking breathe.
I couldn't open my eyes.
That's exactly what happened to me. That's exactly what happened to me, man. Like, it wasn't... I've heard stories of, like, people, like, waking up, like, and seeing fucking a monster, like, standing in front of them or some shit like that, or hearing something that wasn't there. I haven't experienced that, but what I have experienced, like them, you know, I've actually, like, I've known... I've been in bed knowing that I'm awake.
I felt my bed shake, brew.
No, that would fucking terrify me. That has not happened to me, thankfully. That must have been terrifying, man. That's a paranormal experience right there. That has not happened to me now, thankfully. All that's happened to me is I know that I'm awake, but I can't open my eyes and I can't move. Basically, I'm paralyzed. I can't move. My eyes are open, and eventually I wake up. But it's like a kind of feeling of like not being able to kind of breathe.
Holy shit! Like, shit!
Holy shit is right. So so I have experienced sleep paralysis, but not in the kind of extreme case like Damien, like where a bed shakes.
Some like, exorcist type shit. Emoji happy tears.
That would terrify me, you know. To be honest with you, that would terrify me. But do you know when it comes to paranormal, you know when it comes to the paranormal? Like, what does paranormal mean? It basically means, like...
Worst I've had is a dream where I was falling down a hill and landed on a cactus and actually felt the cactus prick my arse in real life.
Sorry for laughing, but that's absolutely hilarious.
I couldn't breathe either, man.
So literally the exact, apart from the bed shaking, thankfully, I've experienced exactly what you've experienced. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't move, my eyes were closed, and it was terrifying, like. So that was sleep paralysis. I haven't gotten sleep paralysis for a long while now, but I definitely experienced it. And Ruby, that's hilarious. I'm sorry for laughing, but that's absolutely hilarious. But there's something I want to say, right? So, like, paranormal is basically something that is like, it's something, but it can't be explained through normal definitions. Like, if I saw a plane in the sky, it's a plane in the sky. I can recognize...
I don't understand where sleep paralysis comes from. Like, how does it even happen?
I'm going to look into it actually tomorrow. I'm actually going to watch YouTube videos about it tomorrow. I'm going to research sleep paralysis because it's actually fascinating stuff. But here, listen. Refrain from commenting just for a second, right? Because this is what I want to say when it comes to paranormal. So, like, when you hear and see a plane, like, no, when you hear a plane, you hear this, like, loud, like, thundering noise in the sky. And once you look out and look up into the sky, you see this object moving in the sky. Your brain, through normal definition, identifies it as a plane. This is a plane. This is what a plane
apparently
sounds like.
As well, you've to be laying on your back a certain way.
That would explain it, because I always sleep on my back. I can never sleep on my stomach. I could never, ever sleep on my stomach. That would explain it. Interesting stuff. So that's what basically paranormal is, something that you can't explain. So if you hear a noise that cannot be explained...
And that's why I've never ever in my whole life slept on my back. I sleep on my side.
Yeah, I kind of mix it up. Like, I kind of sleep on my back and then sometimes on my side. But here, listen. Chill for a second now, listen. Because I think this is actually an interesting point. So, anything, like if you hear a noise that you can't explain through normal definition, or if you see something that you can't explain through normal definition, or if you experience something that you can't explain through normal definition, that is paranormal. That's what paranormal essentially is. So, like, it doesn't have to be a ghost, a monster, an alien, you know, that's the kind of the obvious paranormal, yeah? But that's basically what paranormal is, something you can't explain as paranormal. So, I think when it comes to stuff like, do ghosts exist? Do aliens exist? Do monsters exist? Does this exist? Does that exist? What I would say is this. Look down around you. Yeah? Look at your TV screen, look at the person next to you, breathe in oxygen, just basically look at the world around you and everything you know, everything you can explain. But then look up into the sky, particularly at night. Look up into the night sky and realize just how vast that sky is. And look at a star and realize how many stars are in the universe. Look at the moon, this planet you've never been to, or a moon that you've never been to, and just realize, yeah, how little you know. You know about the world around you, but you know jack shit, like, about the world outside, if you know what I mean. So there's a lot of stuff we don't know. So I think, like, you know, when someone brings up, like, the paranormal, and, you know, you get a few responses. You get people who just straight up refuse to even discuss it. Oh, you're just mad. How can there be ghosts? How can there be aliens? How can there be demons? You're just mad. There's no way in hell this exists. Without even listening, without even attempting to understand. Then you get people who will just, like, straight out, like, try to kind of counteract it with, like, science and say, like, this can be explained by that and this and everything else. And then you get people who will, like, blindly believe it, like, without even kind of considering that maybe that noise was a plane in the sky or something like that. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's kind of, that's what I wanted to say. Like, you know, paranormal is something you can't explain, and I think there's so many things in this life that we can't explain, and all you have to do is look up into the sky and just realise just how vast, like, you know, the universe is and whatever else, and just realise that there still is so much that we can't actually understand and we can't explain. So I think eventually, you know, a lot of things that are paranormal will eventually become normal. And that's my little speech on paranormal there now. But I'm definitely, tomorrow I'm going to look into sleep paralysis, because it's actually fascinating stuff. Have any more questions for me in terms of what I believe in and what my thoughts are and stuff like that? But you know, away from paranormal though, I still just find it really frustrating that like Irish people seem to have more interest in American politics. Like, it just frustrates me when there's so much happening in this country that affects their lives and their future generations as well. You know, if they just choose to like bang on about like American politics, it's fucking insane. And why they think Biden is this like fucking savior, like is beyond me. Absolutely, like, beyond me. And it also frustrates me like that.
Yeah, I wanna look into sleep paralysis, the fact that just because you've slept on your back a certain way, you have to experience literal T.
Oh, stop, man. It actually is torture. It's fucking terrifying. First time I experienced it, man, I really was terrified. Like, it's kind of like, it's hard to explain, like, but you're not dreaming. Like, it's not a dream. It's like you're literally awake, and it's like you're just trying to fucking jump out of a dream. I don't know. It's really hard to explain it, to be honest. But so you know what, actually, in a way I'm glad, well, not in a way, I'm actually, American politics do not bother me. They should not bother me. And they will never bother me. I'm more interested in trying to get Irish people aware of their corrupt government and, you know, make them aware that the decisions made in Irish government affect their everyday life. I'm more interested in that, but I'm actually delighted that Donald Trump is no longer president. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm tired of whenever I exercise my freedom of speech to have an opinion or view about something, I'm tired of people responding with, "You must be a Trump supporter." So I'm glad now that he will be out of the picture, so they can't use that anymore. They can't use that anymore. What are they going to say? What are they going to say now, like, you know? They'll probably say like, "Oh, you're a flat earther."
Do you think it is real how people are apparently switching realities in their sleep, like switching to a new world?
Jesus, that's fucking... You mean like dreams? That is scary. Well, the whole process of sleep, like, I think dreams are fucking weird as fuck, to be honest. Dreams are probably like one of the most fucking strangest experiences like that you go through, like, you know, like, I mean, you eat, you know, you drink, you exercise, you watch television, you do whatever, do you know what I mean? You sneeze, you cough, you know, you get sick, you fucking, do you know, all of the various like bodily functions, but like dreams are the most strangest
I
of all.
don't know. BC people are apparently going to sleep, reading a script, then going into a world what has everything on that script in the world.
Yeah, it's... But you know what the fucking freakiest thing of all is? And I actually fucking trying to remember now actually.
Wait, Ruby, do you mean dream is you in another universe?
Oh man, we're talking about different universes now. 23 minutes past 2 in the morning. But I think genuinely the freakiest thing of all is when you have a dream about something, like something in that dream or somebody in that dream, and then the following day, basically what happened in that dream
like
happens
whole
in real
different
life.
worlds.
Like, that simply cannot be explained. Like, science cannot explain that. That is fucking paranormal right there. Like, when you actually dream about somebody or something and you see that person in your dream the following day. And I'm not talking about somebody that you see every day. Like, this is literally somebody that you might not have seen for a very long time. I actually had it not too long ago, but typical me, I fucking forget what was actually in that dream. Kind of head wreck, I know, like, but yeah, it's fucking.
I thought I was the only one that questioned that.
Here,
Is it actually a theory?
I
haven't even searched it. What I mean is, like, apparently someone wrote down "I want to kiss Draco Malfoy." They went to sleep and actually kissed him.
Who the fuck will kiss him? Jesus Christ. But here, lads, I'm going to blow your mind at 24 minutes past 2 a.m, yeah? I think I actually told you this before, Damien. I'm not too sure if I told Ruby. I'm not too sure if I actually mentioned it in the live stream. But I have one of the most deepest, and I mean deepest, theories you could possibly imagine. Now, I think other people have said similar things. Like, it's basically, it involves a shared consciousness, yeah? Which is a pretty popular theory, shared consciousness. But this is what I believe. Right, this is what I believe. Somewhere out there, whether it's the universe or some other plane.
Why does the backing music of these games always go so well with what you're talking about?
Magic, girl, sorry, magic. I know it always works out. But somewhere out there, there is an entity. Whatever the entity is, I don't know. God, creature, human, robot, artificial intelligence, I absolutely have no idea, but there is an entity out there. Okay? And all of us, me, you, Damien, and the rest of the world and everything around us is the dream of that entity. We are all the one conscious, and we are all part of the one dream. And when we die, we basically wake up as that entity. Now let that one sink in. Now I know you might be saying, how does that explain, like, you know, like if one person is dead and you're still alive, how does it explain, you know, you being still alive? Because you're still in that dream. You haven't woken up. I can't explain it fully, but that's what I think anyway. I think we're all part of a shared consciousness. You can think of it like it's like a little bit like, I don't know, Matrix kind of a thing. But and maybe, just maybe, when we dream ourselves.
To go along with what you're saying, ever thought of yourself, everyone, in a virtual game, being played by an actual person, and a guest life?
That's a really good question. Because there's a lot of times in my life where I feel like somebody is definitely calling the shots. Like some sick motherfucker has a fucked up sense of humour. And it's just like, because there's a lot of times where I just turn around and say, you couldn't make this shit up. Like, you know, I really do feel like my life is scripted a lot of the time. So, as fucked up as it is, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised that there was some fucker up there holding a controller, fucking making me do this and making me say that. So, that, I don't know where my theory kind of originally kind of came from. I know it has holes in it, like, it does have kind of holes in it, like, but...
Aliens, emoji happy tears.
Dun dun dun. Aliens are controlling us. The aliens from The Simpsons. I'm actually going to like try to fix like those holes in my theory, because it's kind of wrecking my head now. Because if the theory is true and we're all part of a shared consciousness, how can that entity wake up when... But then again, like, it's kind of fucked up, like, because let me think. Let me think. I don't know, I can't explain it really. But either way, like,
another thing to go along with what you said, what if we are all in a dream right now and we haven't woke up yet, like waiting all our life?
Yeah, like what if this is the dream? I wonder if our dreams...
And when we die, wake up, it is totally different to our dream life.
Probably true. What if this is the dream, yeah, and then we wake up and like, what if we're dreaming? Here, I have the perfect video for this. This is what I sound like, yeah. This is what I sound like. This is what I sound like now. That's pretty much how I sound 24/7, to be honest.
WTF is that?
That's it's a meme. It's turned into a meme. Some kid interviewed about like dreams and stuff, and he's responding. Sounds like me in a joint.
I can hear it in the background slightly.
No, I can't turn it up too much now. It's just I'll send you the URL. Because actually, I forget you can actually do it, to be honest. There you go now. But honestly, sounds like me on the freaking Giant Talks episode. But I think like theories like that like is real fucking science. Like, you know, asking those kind of questions. That's the real science. There's actually a very interesting game.
OMG, haha, that's literally you.
Oh, 100%.
URL.
Right now, another one. Oh, it's the fish guy. It's the fish guy. That's what I'm gonna call him. You know what? And I feel bad for laughing, to be honest with you. But what was I gonna say? Fuck, I've forgotten what I was gonna say.
The fish guy URL is sacred.
Sacred fish guy. Man, if honestly, don't be too much longer on this live stream up there. I have to get some sleep in a second. But oh, there's something else I was gonna say now, tell you the truth. Oh yeah, there's a game that I'm actually playing at the moment called Control. The greatest of all time, man. The greatest of all time. The fish blogger. Pro Fishonics blogs. And when you're waiting out to be called out. Man, I swear to God, man, if I get a fucking comment at fucking 33 minutes past 2 AM. by the real channel, I'll actually get a stroke. But I forgot what I was going to say now. Oh man, I keep forgetting what I'm going to say. I'm actually fucking so tired. What was I saying? Men in Black came along in the race.
Yo, after all the talking about cult shit, I am scared to go to the toilet.
Ah, you be grand. Oh fuck, I was going to talk about something now. Typical. I literally forgot what I was going to talk about. What was it again? There was something I was going to say, but I completely forgot what it was.
If anything happens, we'd be here. What's the UK cop number again? Emoji happy tears, emoji happy tears, emoji happy tears. Haha.
UK cop number. Two seconds now. Back, the aliens got me. The aliens got me there. But there was something I was going to talk about.
Our cop number is 999. What is yours?
It's the same here, although we have like 112 as well, I'm sure. But it's going to wrap my head. There was something I was going to talk about now, but I completely forgot what it was.
One, 1, 2.
Oh god, that's the one, yeah. Jesus, what the fuck was I going to talk about now again? Oh yeah, the game that I was playing. There's a game I'm playing at the moment. It's a fantastic game.
US is 911.
I know, yeah. It was like they were predicting it from the start. But this game that I'm playing at the moment is called Control, and the only way I can describe it is like a combination of the X-Files and being on acid, basically. It's sci-fi, and it's 100% based around like conspiracies.
Me and my man were in town today, and my man was smoking, and there was this girl also smoking, stood next to her, and she kept staring at us. And
she looked like Jesus. Probably a heroin addict, more than likely. Sounds like one, isn't it? But great game, and in that game it actually talks about like kind of like a world outside this world.
She really said hee.
Are you serious? Jeez, that's fucking hilarious. But great game actually, and it kind of like ties into what we've actually been talking about actually. But it's actually very interesting as well. Like I won't spoil it, you know, in case any of you are thinking of getting that game. But that's really what it's about. It's like kind of like an alternative kind of like dimension, like, and you kind of start kind of questioning things, like, you know, it's like the main character in the game kind of like realizes like that like the world.
Talking about Michael Jackson, do you think his doctor killed him?
Well, I mean, he got done for it, like, so, yeah. I mean, like, you one thing you always hear when it comes to conspiracies is, where's your proof? And
LOL, yes, intentionally.
Definitely. And what I hear as well a lot of the time is, whenever somebody gets away with something, you know, and you clearly know that they're in the wrong, like what you hear.
Why did he want to kill him though?
And what you hear, I'll get that in a second. And what you hear as well then is, you hear people saying, like when they do get away with it, oh, but look, you know, if they said he was grand, that he's grand. So
Michael
like,
Jackson knew why.
The reality is, like, he got done for it, like, so, you know, case closed. You know, that's how I look at it. Like, I'd say he knew a lot. He knew a lot about, you know, the world and how the world really operates, and, you know, the old saying of, you know too much kind of a thing, like, and 100% he was killed off, you know.
He said it in interviews.
Yeah, he kind of like low key kind of like said so many things, like, but 100% Ruby, he was killed off.
Was he a bad person though? Like, did he really sleep with kids?
Well, again, like, I mean, he was brought to the justice system, and they fucking.
And his sis said they know who they are.
Exactly, yeah. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, like, this is how I would respond to it. This is how I would respond to your question there, Ruby. How many people are going after Joe Biden right now? How many people are going after Hollywood right now? How many people are going after Kevin Spacey right now? How many people are going after fucking the director of Jeepers Creepers, and so on and so forth? So this is what I'm going to say. If people are that interested,
why they? And not you know who you are.
Exactly, yeah. He definitely was on something. But this is how I'm going to end the live stream. I'm going to end the live stream by responding to Ruby's question. I'm actually not going to say yes or no. Interestingly enough, what I'm going to say is, if people care that much about whether he did or didn't, and to be honest, I don't believe they do.
He also said they're after me.
He said that too, yeah. If they are interested, then they will be putting that amount of emotion and energy into going after
months
Biden.
Before.
They'll be going after, months before, man. They'll be going after Biden, they'll be going after Kevin Spacey, they'll be going after the director of Jeepers Creepers, and many of the people in Hollywood and in politics. If they care that much. The reality is, people don't care. They really don't care. They only care because mainstream media is telling them to care about a particular person at a particular time for a particular agenda. And I don't know how more clear I can make that, you know, like, I don't think they care. Because, you know, what about Biden? I mean, people are celebrating Biden right now being president, and none of those people, well, the majority of those people anyway, they're not going after
There's
Biden.
also Avicii theories.
Yeah, there's so much theories about, like, how a lot of these celebrities ended up dead. Like,
many theories of Avicii.
A lot. But can I let that point sink in with you? You know, as you lay in bed in a moment, you know, before you sleep or go into the dream dimension. Can I just let that sink with you? If people really cared about what he may or may not have done, if they truly cared.
People think all the dead celebrities faked their death, partying away in a manor somewhere out there.
True. But here, before I go, if they really did care about what he may or may not have done, right? If it's true emotion that they're feeling, if they really care about them, then ask yourself this question. Why aren't people going after Biden? Why aren't they going after Kevin Spacey? Why aren't they going after Philip Schofield? Why aren't they going after the director of Jeepers Creepers? Why aren't they going after Hollywood as a whole? Why aren't they going after world governments? Why? I'll actually answer that question for you, because it's not true emotion. They don't really care. They're just being told to care for a particular person at a particular time for a particular agenda. It's a fake emotional
Sad part
response.
of Avicii is that he dropped hints and none of us noticed. For example, his song SOS, a lyric goes, "Can you hear me SOS? Help me pee."
Help me pee. Fucking hell. Yeah. Those lyrics. Anyway, it is 2:45. I need some sleep. So this is the end of the live stream. So thank you all for watching. A bit of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, or Who Wants to Be Scammed. Playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, more or less. I'm not going to play this game for a very long time. I'm taking an extended break from this game. I can't cope with this game anymore. It was an interesting chat after the gameplay. I always enjoy these kind of chats. Very intellectual chats. I love it. Absolutely love it, man. I look forward to more of these chats. So thank you for the chats. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support as always. I will say goodnight to you all. And I will see you next time on Green-HillGaming, where I'm planning on playing some Fall Guys, but it could be playing another game. Who knows? But I'm leaning towards Fall Guys. But before I go, I just want to...
Good night all.
The point that I made, I just want that to sink. I want that to sink in with you.
Very interesting chat and many rabbit holes here.
Thank you. But I just want like that to sink in. You know, why aren't people caring about Biden? Why aren't people caring about Hollywood?
Good night, guys. Emoji big smile.
So just think about that. And good night, Damien. Good night, Ruby. And good night, everyone else. And sleep well. And I will see you all next time on Green-HillGaming.